What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Hangout spot where you already know it's Real Talk, Boxing Talk, live from my man cave. It's your boy, Johnny, and I'm your host for another edition of DHS Live. This time it's the early New Year's Eve edition. Let's get it popping.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah, and welcome back. Welcome back, DHS family, man. We back like we never left. I told y'all, man, we was going to get another one in before the end of 2025. It's been a spectacular year here at the Hangout spot, man. And yeah, we had to get one more in, man. Tonight I got plans with the wife. We are going out to family's house, you know, to bring in the New Year's. And hopefully you guys have something really, really special in store tonight as well with your family. But it's early, man. It's early, so I figured we get another one in here for a couple of hours, man. Talk that boxing shit. No other place that I'd rather be here to end the year than with the DHS family, because y'all are the real champions.
The champ is here! The champ is here! The champ is here! Let's go, champ!
Let's go, champ, man. Yes, let's go, champ, man. Figured out we get started, like I said, early. We do got boxing that's going down this weekend in Puerto Rico. In Puerto Rico, we got the headliner. Most Valuable Promotions is putting together another card, this time featuring Amanda Serrano, one of the greatest to ever do it on the women's side of boxing, in boxing in general. I mean, what she's done has been absolutely phenomenal. You know, champion in multiple divisions. We'll get into accomplishments a little bit later on. And she's going to be facing a young, undefeated challenger by the name of Reina Tellez, man, who fights with Box Lab Promotions. Y'all know Box Lab Promotions is family up in here. She's getting an opportunity of a lifetime, you know, to be able to shock the world here. Not, there aren't going to be many people that are going to pick her to win, but you never know, man. You never know. There's a lot of miles on Amanda Serrano's tires, but she is moving back down to her natural weight, which is featherweight, after that trilogy with Katie Taylor, man. The legendary trilogy with Katie Taylor, man. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. Not sure if you guys got a chance to see that Keyshawn Davis interview that he did with the Ring Magazine with Max Kellerman and Shady McCoy and Malik Scott. It was a great interview. Some great insight on what the future potentially holds. Obviously, we know the fight that just got announced recently is going to be him against Jermaine Ortiz. That is going down in the co-main event, January 31st, New York City, Madison Square Garden. The headliner in that card, obviously, is the fight that we've been talking about for the last few weeks. Teofimo Lopez, the takeover, defending 2 of his titles at 140 pounds against Shakur Stevenson, who is the current lightweight champion, moving up a weight class, trying to make history, trying to become a champion in a 4th division, man. So legacy shit on the line, a fight that I'm personally looking forward to, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as well. But yeah, we got to show the ladies some love today as well. We got to show the ladies some love. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do be here at Big DHS, man. We are rocking out. Just I see y'all falling in. Make sure you guys smash that like button, man. This show is no different than the evening shows. They are still the same ground rules here. If you're watching this live on YouTube, make sure you smash that like button and help us get this channel and this show out into the homepage / algorithm of other true hardcore boxing fans, so they know we rock out. Usually it's weeknights, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Plus, we are doing now live fight chats for all the biggest fights in boxing. And when the fights are over, nah, we don't end the show there. We keep it going, man, because this is what we do at DHS, man. We work overtime, man. After the fights are over, we open up the phone lines and we get immediate post-fight reactions. That's what it's all about here at DHS, man. So make sure you smash that like button. We've been getting over 100 likes every single show. Hold on a second. We've been getting over 100 likes. Come on, babe. We've been getting sorry about that. That's my dog who wants to come in and join us here. But we've been getting over 100 likes every single show, man. And by doing so, YouTube has done their job. They are throwing this channel out there. We are getting more viewers. We are getting a hell of a lot of viewers, man. We are finishing 2025 with a bang, man. And that's attributed to y'all, man. Rocking out, sharing the channel, coming on here talking that boxing talk, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Little distracted there, flexing and stepping, man. My dog distracted me a little bit, but you know, this is how it goes, man. When you do the live shows, you got to make adjustments and you got to keep going. But we are also streaming on X and on Facebook. So salute to my family over there. Happy New Year's to y'all, man. And make sure you guys share the show and come on over here, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is another ground rule. We've made a lot of strides the last few months. We got to our goal. We are close to 3,100 subscribers. We're trying to take shit to the next level in 2026. In order for us to do that, in order for us to turn this train into a locomotive, we need more passengers / DHS family members. So definitely subscribe to the channel. And if you are already subscribed, make sure you text somebody, tell a friend to subscribe. There are power in numbers. Last but not least, y'all know the deal. Y'all got to cook in the chat. Today ain't no different. It is New Year's Eve. Hopefully y'all got their drinks on. It's a little bit early over here in the East Coast, in the Northeast. Actually now I'm in the Southeast. I'm no longer in the Northeast, but Eastern Standard Time, it is 4:40 p.m. So, yeah, I'm going to get my drink on a little bit later on, but hopefully you guys are here. Get your drinks on, man. Relax. Let's talk that boxing shit. We will be opening up the phone lines and talk that shit about this Saturday's card. And I want y'all reactions, man. I'm going to play some clips on this interview that Keyshawn Davis did with the Ring Magazine. So, yeah, make sure you guys do that. And, yeah, we're going to get started. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I get this link so we could throw this in the chat. But, yeah. In the meantime, smash the like button, man. It is free. We need to get to 100 likes, man. At minimum, y'all know the deal. There are expectations here. Ground rules, man. Let's help the DHS family grow, man. Let's help the DHS family grow. If you guys do have any questions or comments that you want to make sure gets read out there on these live YouTube streets, we are streaming on 3 different platforms. The best way to get that question or comment off is via Super Chat, because it will come up as a star messages. Our chats be cooking. It's hard for me to determine the comments from the questions. So if you want to make sure that I don't miss it, Super Chat is the best way to go, man. It also provide your boy with a little bit of a donation, and every penny counts, man. You know the deal, man. If you want to send a donation via Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Thank You, Cash App or Zelle, the QR codes are right here on the side of the screen. Feel free to do so. We are putting in that work. Usually it's for the second shift and third shift overnight workers, but today it's for the daytime workers, man. For the workers that are working until 5:30, till 6 o'clock. Some of us have started at 4 o'clock. Again, second shift all the way through midnight, past New Year's. We are here. We are here as long as we can provide the best boxing content for you before we have to pack it up and get ready to bring in the New Year with the family. We are here. Yeah, man, we do have a 10 Super Chat goal. If you guys want to make a donation and help a brother hit that goal, it could be a Super Chat of any denominations. All Super Chats and donations will be welcome. Before we get started, y'all know the deal. There's tradition here at DHS, man. We must do roll call, man. Let's see who is in the building. First one in the chat was my man, Dwayne Styles, all the way from Mexico. Appreciate you, my guy. I know you called in yesterday from the gym, putting in that work, that dedication, man. My man is out there sparring, putting in that work, calling in, still contributing, man. Appreciate you, man. He says, saludos desde Tampico, Tamaulipas, Mexico, with the Mexican flag and the boxing glove emoji. Hopefully I didn't chop that up. 2026, we got to improve the Spanish here at DHS. That is a must. Right now, the Spanish.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
I get it. Appreciate you, my brother. We got Alberto, always one of the first in the building. Never fails. Appreciate you, my guy. He said, first like, salute, Johnny. Salute to you, my brother.
Yeah.
And he said we need 99 more likes. Yes, when you hit the like button, we needed 99 more likes. Right now, we need about 80 more likes. We only got 20 likes. Let's get it popping, man. It is free, and it helps us grow, man. It is proven, man. You hit the like button, YouTube does its job. We need more family members in 2026, man. We taking this channel to the next level. Alberto said, Johnny, pop a bottle for your boy tonight. You already know.
Let's go, champ.
It is New Year's Eve, man. We're going to bring in the New Year's right, man. We had a great 2025. 2026 is going to be even better. Like I said, we became contenders in this boxing podcast YouTube game. In 2026, we becoming champions. You best Believe that. And y'all know the deal. We're going to do it Mike Tyson style.
Ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
You already know. Love it. Love him. My man Mike, man, hypes me up, man, for another show. Give me the rock in the building.
Yeah! Let's go, champ!
What's good, my brother? Thanks for rocking out this New Year's Eve, man. He said, let's get it. You already know. We here, flexing and stepping. Happy New Year, folks. Happy New Year to you, too, my brother. You already know. Going to be a good evening of boxing talk. Always here at DHS, man. And I know other podcasters are out there cooking tonight as well. Again, we are here. We're going to bring in the New Year's right, man. You know it. My man Exit to Red. What's good? Salute to you, champ.
Let's go, champ.
Johnny and Coach Bermudez and the chat. Salute, man. Hopefully Coach Bermudez can jump on for a little bit, but I have not heard from him today. Exit to Red said, I think Johnny said this would only be a 2-hour show today before he has to head out for New Year's Eve. Yes. We will probably cut it around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gives us about 2.5 hours to cook and talk that boxing talk. Then I got to get dressed, get ready. And like I said, it's family time, man. Hopefully you guys are going to do the same. El Consejero, my guy. Pound for pound, what's good? He said, Johnny, DHS family, salute. Salute to you, my brother. You know the deal. My man, Big Money in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Thanks for rocking out. You know you family up in here. Exit to Red said, Usyk versus Deontay Wilder confirmed for April in Las Vegas. Huge fight. Okay. Didn't know it was confirmed. When did you hear that? Did you hear that today? Because, again, I've been in and out of the house. So I did not hear that. But, damn, you know, that was a fight that was obviously being rumored to be made the last few weeks. Some of us liked it when it was talked about. Some of us was like, nah, we don't care for it, especially at this point in Wilder's career. But you know what? Shout out to Wilder, man. He's getting his opportunity, man. And you never know. Always got to punch his chance, bro. Might be catching Usyk on the way out, you know, at the right time. I'm not sure, man. I can't base that on Usyk's last performance because he absolutely cooked Dubois. But Deontay Wilder, again, man, he has that sledgehammer for right hand. And you know what they say, man, the last thing to go in a fighter is the power. So you never know. We'll start getting into that fight as it gets closer. Alberto with the emojis. Appreciate you. Flexing and stepping. You already know the Buckeyes play tonight, baby. My Buckeyes play tonight. Playoffs, man. Cotton Bowl, man. Against the Miami Hurricanes. This is what's going to happen. We going to cook their ass. We going to cook their ass, Mike Tyson.
When you can't get all punches.
The Hurricanes are going to go down tonight. Mark my words, man. The Buckeyes are not playing any games, bro. No games, bro. That loss to end the season against Indiana has woke us up. I can see it. It happened last year, man, when Michigan cooked us in the last game of the season. What happened after that? We cooked everybody in the playoffs that became national champions. That's right. I should have my Buckeye hat on right now. I should, man. I'm tripping right now. Exit to Rest said, I'm not a fan of women's boxing, but I'm a fan of Serrano, and I will watch her. She's a legend in the game, brother. I appreciate that. And he also said the undercard with Holly Holm versus Stephanie Hahn for the world title is a more interesting fight to me, and it's a 50-50. Absolutely, I agree. We'll go over that in just a second as well. Exit to Red said, you getting attacked. Yeah, my wife opened the door to let my dog in. They distracted me on live, man. They distracted a brother on live. Exit to Red said, let the dog on show, my man. He actually back here. You can see my dog, Kobe. He back here in the sofa. Kobe. See if he picks his head up. Look, there you go. There he go. He picked his head up. Look, you live on TV with the DHS family, man. Salute. Salute to my dog, man. Justice for the dog. Yup, Alberto, dog want to get into the party. Usually he's in here already when I start the show. Sometimes he's not, and then he's scratching on the door. It is what it is, bro. You know, he DHS family as well. That's my right-hand man up here. Alberto said this is an exclusive 1 p.m. show for DHS daytime. DHS hits different. That's right. I know you in the West Coast. So you 1:30, right? 1:49 p.m. West Coast. This is how we do. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit your notifications because you never know You never know who's going to pop up at the Hangout spot, and you never know when the Hangout spot is going to go live, man. I told y'all today we were going to cook early. Wax in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. Exit to Red set up. Pride of Puerto Rico, Jermaine Ortiz. Word. That's a good fight. I want to talk about that. We really, really did get down to the nuances and break down that. So I do want to take some calls, see how you guys feel about that. I have a funny feeling, man. Something strange might happen in that fight, bro. Don't sleep on Jermaine Ortiz, man. I know Keyshawn Davis is an amazing talent, but he is coming off this little bit of a layoff where supposedly he retired. Didn't even make weight for his last fight against De Los Santos.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
But in his interview that he did with the Ring Magazine and that live that he did the other day on IG, he looks to be in good spirits, man. He looks to be in good spirits. And a fighter that is mentally stable, mentally happy is a dangerous fighter. Salute to him, man. Boxing is a better world when you have talented guys like Keyshawn Davis in the mix, man. Being talked about amongst the biggest and best fights. That's all we want. We talked about that yesterday. What fights in 2026 do you want to see if you could play promoter? And I wanted y'all to get creative. Obviously, they're the normal ones, the ones that are, the ones that are talked about the most. The Boots and the Virgil fight, the Benavides against Bavola Beterbiev. I mean, we know that, but get creative. So I love the way yesterday we had panel members that called in. We had people in the chat. They got really, really creative. Even rematches that they want to see, even rematches that they wanted to see. They got really, really creative. So this is what DHS is all about. That's why I tell people I got the best boxing podcast chat out here on these YouTube streets. I'm a firm believer of that, man. Y'all be cooking. Today ain't no different. Let's get it popping. I see y'all up in there. Cam 2 Fresh is in the building. Says, salute, Johnny. Ohio State wins by 10 or more. Thank you. Happy New Year's. Tuned in like always. You already know, champ.
My man.
Hopefully, man, we cook their asses by at least 2 touchdowns, bro. We got to make a statement, man. Like I said, when we lost the last game of the season last year against Michigan, it lit a fire under the team. Dropped us out of the top 5. Down to 8th, I believe. And we cooked everybody in the playoffs. Hopefully, this is the same thing. We'll see tonight, though. We'll see tonight. We winning, hopefully, man. Trini Bronx, what's good, my brother? Salute to the Hangout spot. Enjoy tonight, DHS fam. You too, brother. Stay safe out there. If you are working out there, stay safe. If you are out with the family, again, enjoy yourself. Stay safe as well. I'm not a big fan of being out in the street driving, during New Year's. I'd rather be, home or close to home or in families' houses. But if you guys are going out there, be careful, man. It can get crazy out here in them streets, man. Flexing and Steppin said they don't know what they in store for. Absolutely. They in for a major ass whipping, bro. They in for a major ass whipping, bro. Miami's in for a major ass whipping, bro. Absolutely. Who let the dogs out? Well, Polo Buck is more who let the dog in. My wife, she distracted me. But he's here. He's chilling. My man Kobe is here. All money was good. Al Money was good. 8915. Boxing glove. Thumbs up on 100. Flame. You already know how we do. Exit to Red said Usyk's manager Aegis confirmed it. Said it'll take place in Las Vegas with aim for April, early May, and working with either PBC, Golden Boy, or Top Rank. That's what's up, man. This is why I love this chat, man. Y'all always keep me informed with everything up to date when I don't hear about it. Was that today? Because I was in and out of the house, so I really, really didn't get a chance to kind of look at, the headlines to see what was going on. But I will tell you what is going on this weekend, and that's the fight in Puerto Rico, the Coliseo. Amanda Serrano will headline. She's defending, I believe, 2 of her featherweight titles. That's what it says on BoxRecs, WBA and WBO. She is 47-4-1 with 31 big wins by knockout. And if I'm not mistaken, and shout out to my guy Leonard Sterling, who sent me a message earlier today. Let me see if I can find it. Because he said something about Amanda Serrano. And my man Leonard Sterling, all the way out in the UK, because you know how we do here at DHS, man. We got people watching us from all over the world, man. From the UK, from Africa, from Scotland. We got New Zealand in the building with Fight Sport Talk. We got Mick Doonan. We got people from everywhere, from Mexico. We got people from everywhere watching us, man. Leonard Sterling always tunes in, always provides feedback on the playback. He says Serrano is looking to get a KO win to tie Christy Martin's 32 KOs. by a female fighter. Wow. That's what's up. Was not aware of that, but she does have 31 knockouts. So again, that would make sense. She is going up, and she is 37 years old, obviously in the tail end of her career. And she's coming off that trilogy with Katie Taylor. Oh, I'm sorry, that rematch with Katie Taylor. I'm sorry. Was it a trilogy or a rematch? I don't know. Did they have 2 fights, 3 fights? I don't even remember, man. I got to be honest. I don't even remember. Yeah, it was a trilogy. My bad. The first one was in 2022. They sold out the big one. She lost by split decision, where a lot of people felt that she won the fight. And then obviously the back-to-back, in 2024 and July of 2025, where she lost both by decision. So, yeah, Katie Taylor gets the hat trick, beats Amanda Serrano 3 times. But it was lucrative for both female fighters. They made bank. So really no losers in that trilogy. But Katie Taylor, again, a legend in this game, probably #1 on the pound-for-pound list, on the updated Ring Magazine female fighter pound-for-pound list. If it's not her, it is Clarissa Shields. I got to update, got to check that out. But Amanda Serrano will move down to her featherweight division, which is her normal weight, against Reina Tellez, who is 13-0, 1 draw, 5 wins via knockout. She's only 22 years old. And Amanda is an idol of hers. She's getting the opportunity of a lifetime, stepping in as a replacement. She is promoted by Box Lab Promotions. So I've seen her fight before in the past at Caribbean Royale. I'm a fan of hers. This will be a tough task, though. A major, major jump up for Reina Tellez as far as experience. Yeah. And talent, obviously. I mean, this is a major, major step up in competition, bro. But hey, when the opportunities are there, the fighters will tell you, the trainers will tell you, Coach Bermudez will tell you. Sometimes these guys cannot turn down. In fact, most of the time, these guys can't turn down an opportunity of a lifetime, because you never know when you're going to get that opportunity again. So whether you're ready or not, if there's a bag there and there's an opportunity for you to be great, these fighters are fighters, whether they are male or females, and they will jump at the opportunity. So shout out to Reina. Whether people believe she's ready or not, she believes she's ready. Let's see what happens, man. You never know what happens, right? Fights aren't won on paper, but the track record says this is going to be an extremely tall task for her to be able to get by. But salute to Leonard Sterling for letting us know that. He also said Serrano has said that if they had 3 minutes, or females had 3 minutes in rounds, that they would get more KOs. But his comeback was, and this is why I love Leonard Sterling, because he does his research. He said in 2025, there have been 6 KO wins in female world title fights. All came in 10 2-minute round fights. None in 3-minute round 2025 world title fights, including the last one that we saw, which was Alicia Baumgartner against Layla Boudouin. Great point. Great point, my brother. Love when you provide that knowledge. Keep on providing that knowledge from me and the DHS family. Smash that like button, y'all. We only got 28 likes. That's nasty. It is free, and it'll help the channel grow. And make sure you tell a friend to subscribe to the channel, man. Tell a friend to subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to get to new heights in 2025. Alberto said, I believe it's a rumor, but I don't know. Oh, you must be talking about, yeah. Are you sure? Oh, he said, are you sure? I heard it was a rumor for April, May, but I don't know if it was confirmed. Well, Exit to Red said he saw something where the manager said it was. But if you could send us that on Discord, or you could send me that on DM, I would be much appreciated. Exit to Red. Let's verify. My sister Superwoman 607 is in the building. What's good, sister? Appreciate you for rocking out here on this New Year's Eve. Hope you and the family are well, and hope you and Mom Duke over there are going to do it up tonight and not fall asleep at 9 o'clock at night.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. Salute. Same. Taylor just perfected how to sneak, winning those 2-minute rounds from her amateur style. Oh, okay. Exit to Red said he believes that Amanda Serrano won the first 2 fights, but not the last one. And he said first 2 fights should have been at least a draw. Got you. Alan Rules, what's good, my brother?
Yeah! Let's go, champ!
He said the soft moderators aren't here today. That's good. What's going on? We got people blicking people for trolling. It's all right to troll, man. It's all right to troll. We're gonna eat and go to sleep after after the coquito. That's nasty work. Stay up. Enjoy the New Year's, man. Stay up at least till 12:30. Watch the Honeymooners marathon, man. Shout out to the Honeymooners. One of the best and one of my most favorite comedies. You know I'm old. Half of y'all young bucks don't even know what the Honeymooners are. But if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Look it up. They don't make comedies like that, even though the shit was in black and white. Legendary shit, man. One of my favorites of all time, if not my favorite of all time. We are cooking here. Let me put the link in the chat, man. Let's talk some boxing, take some calls here, man. Let me know what y'all think about this weekend. I do want to give a quick breakdown real quick. Quick breakdown. Polo Buck was good. He said Sniper is out. Oh, shit. Y'all be sniping in the chat, man. Y'all got to be nice, man. Let people cook a little bit unless they get crazy. Then we snipe them out Soprano style. You know how we do here at the Mafia spot. Shout out to Low Nose Boxing, who has about 30 different nicknames for the Hangout spot. Word. So, yeah. I do want to talk a little bit about the Yankee. So, just a quick overview, man, because this is a sneaky good card. And there's a lot of people on this card that I'm familiar with that I have covered and seen live here in Florida, Caribbean Royale. Alexis Chop Chaparro, who is an undefeated middleweight prospect. He is 6-0 with 6 wins via knockout. He is a Puerto Rican from Ridgewood, New York. I've interviewed him live after his first pro win. I've interviewed him live again after a knockout win. I've also brought him onto the show. He was here live at some point earlier in the year. Good friend of mine. He is managed by Amanda Serrano. And he is promoted by not Box Lab Promotions, Most Valuable Promotions, Jake Paul's promotion company, MVP, Most Valuable Promotions. He is an MVP fighter. He is managed by the great Amanda Serrano. He will be on the card against a dude from Venezuela, Augusto Leal Salazar, who is 3-0. Damn it. My dog keeps going in and out. Lord child. Distractions. Where was I? So he's fighting against an undefeated Venezuelan who's 28 years old, 3-0 with 1 win via knockout. My man Chop is 25 years old. Again, up-and-coming prospect. A lot of people are extremely excited about him. He packs a huge punch. He's very, very exciting, and he's a great guy. He is a great guy. He's on this card. I'm excited to see him. We got Crystal Rosado coming off that loss to Sharetta Metcalf, that unanimous decision loss. She's coming in with a record of 7 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins via knockout. She is from Puerto Rico. She's 23 years old. She is another fighter that is managed by Amanda Serrano, and she fights for Most Valuable Promotions as well. They do her promotion. She's on this card looking to get back in the win column against Diana Walters, who is Canadian. She's 7-3 with 2 wins via knockout. That is a scheduled 6-rounder. Yeah, that's a scheduled 6-rounder in the bantamweight division. We got my man John Paul Rivera. Matter of fact, let me share my screen, man, so y'all can see what the hell I'm talking about. What am I doing here? Smash that like button. We got hella people filing in, man. We only got 33 likes, man. Unacceptable. It's free. Let's get it popping, man. And make sure y'all subscribe. I think I need about 15 more subscribers to get to about 3,100. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's cook. Let me share my screen real quick. I did put the link out there if you guys want to call in. I got somebody in the back. So give me 1 segundo. Let's share the screen here. And then we'll also get, I think we got Alberto back here. Alberto, what's good? Let me just go over this real quick, brother. Everything good on your end? Give me a
Yeah, no.
sound.
How's my audio, Johnny? Is it crazy or
Perfect.
is it? Oh,
Perfecto.
okay,
Perfect.
for sure.
Let me just zip through this real quick before I open it up to you.
Absolutely.
We got my man John Paul Rivera, who is an undefeated featherweight prospect. He is 13-0 with 7 wins via knockout. He's 24-year-old from Puerto Rico, man. If you have not seen him fight, check him out, man. He's very, very technically sound, bro. He is your typical boxer. Your typical boxer puncher. Good footwork. A lot of good things in the ring. He's fighting against a guy named Alfredo Cruz, who's also from Puerto Rico. El Salsero is his nickname. He's 10-3-1 with 5 wins via knockout. So I'm excited to see my man John Paul back in the ring. We got Henry LeBron, who's an undefeated super featherweight, who's 20-0 with 10 wins via knockout. That's a 50% knockout ratio. Coming off an unanimous decision victory over former champion Christopher Pitufo Diaz. My guy. Good fight. Good fight. He's going up against a guy named Juan Tapia. A lot to like about Henry LeBron. We got Stephanie Hahn and Holly Holm, which someone mentioned earlier in the chat. Holly Holm, 34-2-3, 9 knockouts. She is 44 years old, the preacher's daughter, former MMA fighter as well. Going up against undefeated Stephanie Hahn, who's 11-0 with 3 wins via knockout. And then the fight I'm really excited about is Yanquiel Rivera against Jonathan Bomba Gonzalez. That is for a WBA interim flyweight title. Yanquiel is coming off a majority draw that I was there for personally at Caribbean Royale Orlando back in August against Angelino Cordova. Good fight. Would have liked to see a Cordova rematch, but he moves in another direction. He did suffer a cut that needed stitches due to a headbutt in that fight. I was actually there after the fight when he was getting his stitches. He was in good spirits. Good dude, shows me love. Very, very close friend of Xander Zayas. I actually interviewed Xander Zayas live in that locker room while Yanquiel was getting stitched up. And that was the interview that Xander told me he wants to fight a Bosbaro next. Fast forward, they will be getting that on January 31st in Puerto Rico. Xander Zayas will be trying to pick up another title. This is for unification. He has the WBO title, and a Bosbaro has the WBA title at super welterweight, 154 pounds. So this fight, I'm really, really looking forward to this Gonzalez Figueroa fight. And of course, Amanda and Reina Tellez is one I'm looking forward to as well. I'll give a little bit of a breakdown, but I do want to get Alberto's point of view, man. What's going on, my brother? Alberto, you got to unmute, brother. Alberto, are you there? Uh-oh.
Can you hear me, Tony?
There we go. There we go. I hear you. What's good, my brother?
My bad.
What's good?
What's up, Johnny? Happy New Year's Eve, I guess, right?
Yes, sir.
About to get cracking tonight. Probably gonna get drunk, so I wanted to hop in before shit pops off later on.
You know it.
But as far as the fight, it's like I told you, Johnny. I was surprised that you weren't talking about it on yesterday's show. I didn't know you were gonna pop out today, so shout out to you. But yeah, I don't know, Johnny. I feel like Serrano, she's a legend, right? I'm not trying to take anything away, but I think she's slowing down, Johnny.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Absolutely.
Yeah, she has a lot of miles. Like that odometer's about to hit 1 million if it was a car. She's been in some wars, man. Not just with Katie Taylor, which she's lost all of those fights, but just even with what was the girl from Mexico, Erica Cruz?
Yeah, that was the one she was supposed to fight, right?
Yeah, she took a lot of punishment too, Johnny. And I wouldn't be surprised if she gets upset. Just it kind of seems like that's the writing on the wall for MVP fighters. It just seems like it's been a down year. I know it's 2026, but I feel like this still kind of falls in line with like 2025 MVP. And I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if she lost because the other girl she's fighting, she's no slouch, Johnny. She's a really good boxer, really good boxing ability. And I feel like she has the style to if she can. I know you're gonna say again if she's able to not get into Amanda Serrano's war type of fight, like fight her from the outside. Don't get in the inside with her and try to trade. That's probably not a good idea, right? Um, I think she has the style, Johnny. And if she were to lose, Johnny, where do you? I could see Amanda hanging them up. Um, Jake Paul, he's done a great job of signing a lot of women fighters. And that's why I kind of say this, Johnny. I think MVP is positioning themselves into a post Amanda Serrano era. I'll say this. Amanda Serrano is their marquee fighter, right? She's like their heralded, accomplished, first ballot Hall of Fame fighter. And I've noticed that MVP has been signing a lot of women, Dubois, Shanika, all these women, right? I
Mhm.
think they're positioning themselves for what happens after Serrano. So I could see Serrano losing and even retiring in front of her home, in front of her people. Well, is that crazy, Johnny?
No, not crazy at all. Especially since you said the fact that they've obviously what Jake Paul and Most Valuable Promotions has done for women's boxing has been nothing short of phenomenal. But let's not forget, Amanda Serrano has a lifetime deal with Most Valuable Promotions. So after her career, she's going to be involved in trying to take women's boxing for Most Valuable in the next to the next level. So she's going to be involved in talent evaluation, obviously signing new fighters, matchmaking. I'm assuming she's going to become a business partner behind the scenes. So yeah, she's set, man. She's set, man. She's got a lifetime deal. As soon as she retires, she's got a job waiting for her. As an executive in the company, she good, man. She good. I don't really think there's nothing more for her to prove. Obviously, what she wanted to do, she couldn't accomplish, which is beating Katie Taylor. She's been a champion in how many different divisions? Seven different divisions, if I'm not mistaken. Former undisputed, in featherweight. I mean, just if you can get by this one, and again, this won't be an easy challenge. We're talking about a 23-year-old that's getting an opportunity of a lifetime. I don't
Mhm.
deny that she should that she should or she would hang him up after this. This might be a farewell, bro. In front of her Puerto Rican
Mhm.
fans, it might be a farewell fight. I wouldn't be surprised if she wins, she tells people it's over, and even if she loses, she tells people she's done. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Well, two things, Johnny. Really interesting. So you said that she has a lifetime contract with MVP. Do you know to exactly what extent that is, like as far as a promoter or matchmaker, or?
That's what I think. It's gonna be involving in the talent evaluation and bringing new women fighters onto the platform, trying to take what they already have to another level. Let me look it up because I remember this happened about a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. It was announced before. I want to say it was announced before the trilogy, the third fight with Amanda. So it might have been earlier this year. If you guys in the chat can remember that, let me look it up.
And Johnny, if I can just say this, I think that's a great move because, like, as far as me over the last 2 years, when I think of women's boxing, I think of MVP. So, hiring Amanda to be the face of that at the forefront, that's an amazing move. Nikita, or I guess the other guy that Jake Paul is partnered with, he could just be in charge of like the main like marquee men matchups. But having Amanda there, that's a tremendous look, because she's arguably one of the best females to ever lace them up.
So I did find it. Hold on a second. Let me share my screen. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Let me share my screen real quick, and I'll read it to you because it's specific. In fact, this happened in March. So her fight with Katie was in July, if I'm not mistaken, right? The last one, yes, July 11th.
Yes.
This was in March. So, like I said, it was right before that. 7th Division World Champion Amanda Serrano's quest to bring women's boxing to the mainstream will continue even after her in-ring career is over. Jake Paul, Nikiza, Most Valuable Promotions, has signed her to a lifetime agreement where she will compete under the MVP banner for the rest of her professional boxing career and then transition to the role of chairwoman of MVP's Woman Boxing Initiative. She will lead in efforts to identify, sign, develop, and market the promotion's growing roster of women's athletes. She is set, bro. She is set, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah, she good. She
And
good. She don't even need to fight no more, bro.
no, no, not at all. And
Like, she
Johnny,
doesn't need to fight no more. She's financially well off. I mean, how much money she made in that trilogy, against Katie Taylor. She good. She good.
I just wanted to clarify, I guess, Johnny, I think the chat misinterpreted what I said. I wasn't trying to disparage Serrano saying that she lost her 3 fights with Taylor. They were arguably very close, the first two. I mean, the last one, that was kind of rough, right? But the first two could have went either way. Unfortunately, they didn't roll on her side. And that's what I meant, that she should just hang them up, because I think other than beating Taylor, which I don't see who would make the fourth fight short somebody who's lost all three. I guess maybe Juan Manuel Marquez and Pacquiao, right? But I don't see her, other than beating Taylor, what does she really get up for? You know what I mean, Johnny?
Right. No, I agree. There was a long time ago in the world that I really wanted to see her against Alicia Baumgartner. But obviously things have changed now. Alicia has signed with Most Valuable Promotions. They seem to be very, very good friends now. You're talking about two women now in two totally different positions in their career. Amanda Serrano is obviously on her last leg. And I do say that respectfully. It's just, she's up there. There's a lot of miles on her tires, like Alberto said. And she's so accomplished. Alicia Baumgartner is different. They're probably looking at her right now. You know that as the future face of women's boxing for Most Valuable Promotions, meaning I have a funny feeling, man, that the writing's been on the wall for quite some time. Let Serrano do this trilogy, see if she can beat Katie in the third fight. In the process, get this bag. And regardless of whether she wins or loses, let's get her this last fight in Puerto Rico in front of her home crowd as a kind of a farewell fight. And then right off into the sunset, man. Do what you need to do behind the scenes, to grow the MVP brand when it comes to women's boxing, and allow Alicia Baumgartner to be the face of it. That's what I believe has kind of been in the making for quite some time. So I don't really want to see that fight anymore. I did want to see it like 2 or 3 years ago, though.
Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. I think I think if the third fight would have been a little bit more competitive, there would be more public demand. Like I said, Marquez lost his first 3 fights to Pacquiao, but they were so razor thin that the public was still clamoring and asking for those fights. But I think that third fight really did it in for Serrano for her argument to rematch Taylor, because it just kind of showed that Taylor is just respectfully, she is a slight edge above Serrano as far as the tenacity. She was able to withstand her punches in that last fight and able to really land cleanly. Her footwork was really good, her boxing ability and IQ. And she just really displayed that if they fought 100 times, I think respectfully, Taylor wins probably 90 of those 100. And but yeah, like you said, Johnny, I think this Puerto Rico fight is honestly a proper send off to a true legend of the sport of boxing, not just Puerto Rican legend. I'm gonna say she's just a legend to the sport of boxing. As far as women's boxing, it's Amanda Serrano and the Chrissy fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, for sure, man. But again, man, Reina Tellez, 22 years old. Amanda does have a height advantage. She does come in with a reach advantage, and she will come in with a tremendous advantage when it comes to experience, right? So this is going to be a tough task, man. Shout out to Box Lab for sliding Reina in there. Again, man, it's all about opportunities, right? Regardless if people think she's too young for this challenge, you tell me any other fighter that would turn it down. An opportunity to go in there and shock the world and beat a legend, at her age, win a couple of titles in the process in Puerto Rico. I mean, you got to go for the gold, man. You got to go for the gusto, man, regardless of whether you're not ready or not. And Coach Bermudez has said that in the past, right? He said that in the past.
Johnny, I think like there's a lot of debate like about the quote and all of that good stuff, but I think clearly Serrano and Taylor are the money fighters across the board of women's boxing. So yeah, I mean, if you're the girl she's fighting, you take that absolutely. That's a huge profile. If you're able to beat her, it's sort of a passing of the torch, don't you think, Johnny?
Yeah, man. Be big time, bro. Like, dude, this Reina only has 13 pro fights, man. 13 pro fights. I mean, listen, this shit is there is a crazy, crazy edge in experience and again in just physical attributes as well. Height, reach. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, but hey,
I
I'm sure
mean,
that the people closer to her believe that she's catching Amanda at the right time. Let's see what happens. Let's go in there and just let it play out and go out there and fight your ass off and let the chips fall where they may. At the end of the day, if she loses, she's still 22 years old. She lost to a legend. The experience that she's gonna gain, by fighting, sharing the ring with someone like Amanda Serrano is gonna be priceless. So it's not like she loses, you throw her away.
no,
She'll learn
no.
from this and get better. So just go in there and let it all out, man, and see what happens. Give it your best, see what happens.
Yeah, it's like when the Powerball hits 1 billion and you go buy a ticket for $1. You might not win, but what if
Hey,
you do? She has everything to gain and nothing to lose. Having a loss to Serrano is nothing to cry about or to be ashamed about. It would be an honor. So yeah, like I said, I think she's really she doesn't have the experience, but like you said, Johnny, she could be catching Serrano. She's definitely slowing down. I wouldn't say she's shot, but she's definitely not the Serrano of a few fights ago, a few years ago. So, like you said, it's boxing. Anything could happen. Johnny, if this fight's pay-per-view, is it like on YouTube or because I haven't heard much about it.
shit. That is a good question. I would think that it's not on Netflix, right?
No, no, I don't think Netflix is
Free on Netflix?
paying for this one. Yeah.
I'm thinking all most valuable cards are on Netflix. That's nasty work, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
we got to figure that out. I don't think it's pay-per-view. I doubt it's pay-per-view.
I hope not, Johnny, but the Matias fight is, and I
That's
think he has
nasty
less of
work,
a
bro.
name.
I'm not gonna lie, that's nasty. I didn't think that was gonna be pay-per-view, man, until you guys put that on the Discord. Then it's $55.
Yeah.
Is that what I
That's
saw? $54.99 plus tax is close to $60 for
60.
that card. That's fucking terrible. You see what I'm saying?
And the undercard's not even all that to clamor
That's,
about.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. The undercard doesn't really grab me like that. Where my man Two Tone at?
We streaming. Fire Stick Boys back outside. We not respectfully, we not paying for that. That's not how this goes. Fire Stick Boys back outside.
We not paying for that.
No,
That's
sir.
not how this goes. They trying to feed us a shit sandwich, bro. They trying to feed us a bologna sandwich, bro, and charge us for a steak dinner. Is that what they trying to do, Alberto?
Oh, child.
Man,
And
this is crazy, bro. This is
Johnny,
crazy.
the worst part is, I think this is the problem that happens, Johnny, when you don't have an experienced promoter. Like, respectfully, I don't know about Fresh and Fit or Fresh to Fit Productions, but they're doing this also. I think it's at the Barclays, Johnny. I gotta drop it in the Discord. I think they've maybe sold like 100 tickets. I'm not even kidding. Like this is even
Yeah,
empty.
you said that, but is that true? Because
No,
sometimes
I
you be
promise, Johnny.
exaggerating, bro. I'm not
No,
gonna lie. I don't expect that to sell that way either, bro. But 100 tickets?
Johnny, this is worse than Danny Garcia's final fight at the Barclays. That
Put it,
one was
put it in
really
the
empty.
Discord. I gotta see this shit. And it's not that I don't believe you. I just want to laugh, to be honest with you. Shout out to Exit to Red. He said it's on the zone. He is right. It is on the zone.
Okay, thank
And,
God. But I
and it
canceled my
is not.
design.
Oh, you canceled it?
Hmm.
Hold on. I'll tell you. And it is not pay-per-view. It is free with a DAZN subscription. And it starts on Saturday at 2000 hours, which is what, 8 o'clock? Yeah, that's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's 5 o'clock. The main card starts at 5 o'clock your time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Not sure if we're doing a live fight chat because I'm not sure what me and the wife will have planned that night. But if we don't have anything planned, maybe I'll do something live since it is free for me, actually. Since I have that subscription. I don't have that 400 and something pay-per-view prescription, though. Prescription, you hear me? Subscription. But I do have that regular one.
I think, Johnny, if you want to give like a live update to just show how much the tickets aren't moving, because that Matias fight is it next Saturday, right?
Where do you look? You look on Ticketmaster?
Yeah, just go on Ticketmaster, put Matias or put Barclays, and like you'll see the event. Like I'm not even kidding, Johnny. It's kind of sad, honestly.
Let's see what Alberto's talking about. While we're looking for that, make sure you guys smash that like button. You said Barclays, Matias fight.
Maybe just Barclays.
It says no upcoming event. All right, let's see. Search Barclays Center. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Everything that I see right now is Brooklyn Nets. Let's put Barclays Center boxing. So yeah, for you guys that are just tuning in, we are live early time since it is New Year's Eve. So we'll rock out for a couple hours. We are taking calls. I did put the link, or I pinned the link to the chat if you guys want to call in and talk about Saturday's card, and or give me your thoughts on this interview that Keyshawn Davis did with Max Kellerman and crew for the Ring Magazine. I do want to play a couple of clips of that. Okay, I did find it, Alberto. Hold on, stand by. What do you got to do? Zoom in? Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. You talking about this? Let me share my
Johnny.
screen.
Really quick.
What's up?
When the event's selling, you'll see like a light blue. This one is like normal blue with extra dark. Yeah, that's that, Johnny.
This one? So the blue are obviously
available.
What did I do? How did I make this bigger though? You can't make this bigger?
If you click the plus underneath the home emoji. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I don't want. Oh, wow. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm not used to messing with this. Okay, here we go. Let me fix that. So those are available tickets, the blue?
Yeah, the blue dot means they're available for sale, and they didn't even open the uppers. They closed off the uppers. They're gonna bring out the curtains, from what I heard, and like a lot of those, the ones that are taken, Johnny, I'm pretty sure those are freebies, like to the fighters or to like the Barclays suite holders or employees of Barclays. So it's bad, Johnny. It's really bad.
Yeah, man, that doesn't look good yet at all, to be honest with you. Wow. A lot of tickets left, man. If you guys want to get in on the action with Subriel Matias against Dalton, right? Dalton Smith. Tickets are available. I think it's safe to say. I didn't even look at the prices. Hold on. So you got section 112 here. It's going for about $97, which I'm assuming doesn't include fees, right? Is that how Ticketmaster works? I don't remember last time I bought a ticket on Ticketmaster, to be honest with you. I
believe now, due to like federal regulation, they include the fee now. So I think that's all in, like inclusive.
All right, so you can get in the 120 section, which is like Alberto said. I think they're closing off the 200 section because that is the highest section at Barclays, the 200 section. So you can get a nosebleed, or what's considered a nosebleed for this fight, for about $100, $97.70.
That's kind of high, Johnny.
Well, now you go with low, you're gonna get a good seat. Just go with low.
You go with low, you're gonna pay $100. You're gonna sit ringside probably.
Front row for 98.79.
Kicked out
or trespass, yeah, either or.
Trespass or fucking kicked out. Look, Low is in the chat. He called us the crash out spot.
Then you go to a bar downtown, and you watch it right there.
True. Very true. What's good? Trini up in the building. But you could get something ringside. Let me see ringside. Hold on. Ringside goes for $2,300, and that's the first row of ringside. $4,000 on the other side. Damn. Let's see, not ringside, but maybe
That's
four.
nasty, Johnny. That's how much the Ryan and
Yo,
Tank
yo,
fight
yo,
tickets
but
were.
Berto, Johnny,
100,000 down the bottom, though.
originally, Serrano wanted an all Puerto Rican card. She stepped to Matias. They had an interview. Matias was like, yo,
Oh.
he was starstruck with her. Had a little, but you got to go with your promotions. Zayas too. Now picture that. Picture that was the card. That's what the original shit. That's why they probably felt so comfortable, having that date. Because originally supposed to be Serrano, all Puerto Rican cast with
Like,
Matias and Zayas on the same card.
I'm curious. No, I'm bullshitting, y'all. I'm bullshitting because what I was putting up here was, I guess, 2 tickets of 2,300. So, maybe 1,000.
So one is like 1,000.
Yeah, something like that. It's not what I thought it was. 3 tickets for 4,000. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I think eventually, Johnny, they'll do like, I know for Danny Garcia, they were doing like BOGO, like buy one get one free. I think eventually they'll probably do that, right?
No, they be doing shit like that to like fill up the seats. You know what I mean?
No, for
Shit
sure,
like
for
that,
sure.
to make it look good for TV. But I think Serrano going for that KO record. She's gonna stick around for like another fight. She's got 31. Christy Martin got 32.
Yes.
That's what she's going for.
Shout out
to
Good point.
Shout out to my he said, like, again, I said that earlier. Leonard Sterling, my man from the UK, who is in the chat. Let me read a couple of his super chats. My bad. Before I go back to Trini, and then my man Chad is up in the building. Leonard Sterling with the 2-pounder.
Shut your damn mouth.
Oops, wrong soundbite. Shut your damn mouth. Now I'm not telling you that, Leonard Sterling. You can always chime in. He said boxing scene. Klima said if finalized. Egan said if finalized, no turkey. So that is for the he's talking about the Wilder and Usyk thing, right? Is that what he's talking about? Because we were asking if it was finalized or not.
Yeah, but that doesn't make
finalized, no turkey. Okay, I get it. Which makes sense, right? Didn't somebody super chat, or not super chat, but they put in the chat earlier that they're looking to do it either on PBC. What was the other one? PBC Golden Boy or God, what was that chat?
Amazon, right?
Yeah, somebody put that on the chat that I read earlier, man. So I guess they want to do that fight with no turkey involved.
I don't get that, Johnny.
Interesting. Yeah, no.
Damn, is Turkey calling Wilder a tune-up? He said no tune-ups. Is he calling Wilder a tune-up?
Yeah. That's what I would assume. And let me tell you something. Leonard Sterling is he's on top of his game. He said he's seen that in boxing scene. So I'm gonna stand out on the limb and say that shit is legit.
Nah, Leonard be sharp with it.
He's sharp. He's sharp with his shit. I ain't gonna lie. He back with the with another super chat, the 5-pounder.
Cash moves everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
Appreciate you, my brother. He said I follow female boxing. Yes, he does. Don't get 4 female bouts on the main card in Puerto Rico. Drop Bridges, have Rosado, John Paul, Han, Yankiel, Serrano fights on the main card. I agree with that as well. And we're talking about a dude that supports women boxing, not getting why they're putting some of the fights on the main card that they have currently on the main card. So I totally get that, man. Appreciate you. Those are the first 2 super chats of the night, man. But yeah, I mean, I could see a world. I get what you're saying. Obviously, if she knocks out or stops Tellez, she ties Christy Martin's record, and then maybe she'd want to beat it by doing it again against maybe another not as experienced fighter. But I don't know, man. I mean, we got to see how this one plays out, man. We got to see. Has she even ever talked? Like, I've never even heard Amanda talk about, wanting to surpass, that record. If I would have heard her at some point say, yes, I'd like to, then yeah, I would be more.
No, I haven't heard it either. I just see it so close. And it's like,
right there, brother.
She's up there in age. You know what I'm saying? She did what she did. She got like already a career after boxing. So she can't get in there with no real names. But listen to her talk, man. She took a lot of punishment, man.
No, you right, bro. I can see it. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Chad, what's good, man? Welcome back, bro. I haven't seen you call in a minute.
Yeah, Johnny, I'm so sorry. It's just worked out like that. Like the late thing has been a thing for me, But like during the day I'm more like, this is perfect for me. But Tonight, obviously, there's no one's going anywhere, so let's rock. But I'm saying Leonard Sterling. I would kill to hear that guy's voice. I would love for Leonard Sterling, if you're listening right now.
I want him to call
Bro,
in. I told him that.
Okay, so that's my point. Like, Leonard, give us all.
Chad, I agree.
Right? He's without a doubt. I've never seen him write anything that I didn't, let's say, respect. You know, like everything, all his comments. Like, even if you don't agree with him, he's a hardcore boxing fan, and I would love to, like, for our gift, guys. What do you think? Like, Christmas combined with New Year's gift for this year, Leonard, is call and like talk to us, bro. We want to hear. If there's one person that needs to start calling to any of these shows, it's Leonard Sterling. I just want to put that in there.
Before the year's up.
We don't have much time left.
Before the year's up, there's not much time left. So
I know.
You're gonna have to get it popping like now. Well, not right now.
Superhero style. Yeah.
No time soon, but we can't do our normal 4 or 5 hours today because I do have plans with the wife tonight. We're gonna bring in the new year right. You know the deal. It's been a great year here at DHS. So, you know, hopefully you guys are gonna be doing the same thing. If you're not working. Trini, you working tonight?
Yeah, man. But it's all good though. My family's staying in the city though, so it's not that bad. And I know the kids all busy. They ain't gonna be outside. That's my main worry when they're in the city. So I'm good. And I'll be on the video chat. It's gonna be a light day at work. It's just I need these hours, man. It's a new job. I'm gonna need these hours for the next couple of years. So I'm trying to hold it down. But next year, for sure, I'll be off.
All right. Well, stay safe out there. You know the deal, man. You know.
I'm actually going to head in early, so I avoid the drunk crowd on the train and shit. You know what I mean? I'm heading a little early, to chill out.
I think Low knows boxing called in yesterday. He's got to work tonight as well, and he's literally walking distance from Times Square.
His is kind of crazy. He gets off when I start, but he got to be right back when I'm getting off. So he got a quick turnaround time tonight. That's what he's saying. Right. His turnaround time is he got to be focused.
But man, there's gonna be I don't even know how many damn people at Times Square, as there is every single year. People ask me that all the time because, again, I was born and raised in New York. Like, how's Times Square on New Year's Eve? And I tell people the same shit. I wouldn't know because I never been to that shit. Never cared to go. Way too many.
Me either. But a couple years ago, I was working a light day, and a coworker came into the room. We was like taking shots and shit. Una Blanquita, and she was like, yo, I'm meeting my friends. They've been there for hours holding the spot. And I've always been curious because I know them out of town bitches get hotels and shit like that, and they take turns going. But I asked her, like, what y'all do about the bathroom? Yo, this bitch told me adult Pampers, bro. I said, this bitch nasty. That's you know what I'm saying? That bitch is nasty.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
That's terrible. But you know what? You're right. Like, a lot of people obviously are gonna drink. Where do you go? You know, where you go pee at? Like, rushing restaurants, trying to get into restaurants or hotel bathrooms. Oh shit, you got the we got the dog, Chad's dog in the background. Mine's left. Mine comes in, leaves, comes in and out. That's why I gotta lock the door because he's just distracting. He's a distraction. But hell no. There's just way too many people. Is crazy. You got tourist. I'm good. I watch it on TV. Never done it, never cared to do it, and people look at me like I'm weird all the time when I say that.
Then it's brick ass. That should be cold out there.
It's cold. The trains are gonna be packed coming back home with a bunch of crazy people. Nah, man, I'm good, man. Just leave me home, man.
You know what's fun? You know what's fun when you were a little younger, when I was younger, but I found out about it late. The night parade, the Halloween should be crazy.
Yeah,
especially in a warm day, that shit is fun. You know what I mean? You're not cold and shit, but the New Year's thing is more for like out of towners. They come to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of tourists. Obviously, I would say about 80% of the people that go watch the ball drop are people that are from out of town.
New Yorkers that's down there. New Yorkers that's down there is hustling. They're hustling. They're selling water. They're selling something, liquor, something. You smoke something. You hustling if you down there as a New Yorker.
Hey, what y'all drinking tonight?
Me, I'll probably just do beer. Maybe have a drink or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Like tequila shots at work.
I'll probably have a drink tonight. I'll probably I'm not really I'm more of a beer guy, but I'll probably have a drink tonight and then I'll do some beers after that. Not sure what. Yeah, what about y'all?
Tequila, beer,
He
maybe get
said
a bottle of
tequila and beer.
champagne. Yeah, maybe some
And
champagne.
champagne. My
Yeah.
man's gonna be zooted. You're gonna be lifted tonight. Shit.
Hey, but Johnny, Trini said some light tequila shots at work. How does that work?
Word. Like I
In
just
the
caught
cut.
that.
Yeah, bro.
Y'all allowed to drink alcohol at work?
I'm supervisor status now. It's a whack office, but I made the best of it. I ain't got no
He's a
windows and shit. My Wi-Fi fucked up down there, but that shit clean and I'm chilling. And it's gonna be a light day at work. It's gonna be a light day. But you know what I mean? I don't play with coworkers, not like that. I'll be on a video chat with my girl, shit like that, family. My mother crashes out at 9, like Johnny's sister. So it's gonna be like laughs and shit like that.
Like, oh yeah, that's some old shit, bro. I don't know what's going on with that, man. Hell no. Exit to Red said, Johnny, why don't you buy all the tickets yourself and give them away to your viewers? Yeah, I wish I could afford to do that. But that's a lot of fucking tickets. I don't know if you guys saw the screenshot there, but there was a lot of blue. A lot of blue.
Like 10K.
I'm actually gonna talk to my coworker, see if he could cover me a couple hours, and then I'll see if I pop up to that fight.
Oh, over there. I'm telling you, man, if you wait till probably the Friday, what is that? That fight is obviously on a Saturday, right? If you wait till like Friday morning, Friday afternoon, bro, them tickets will probably drop. They'll probably
That's what
drop,
I'm saying.
bro.
I just want to cover, make sure I tell him it's be a spur of the moment thing, and just make sure I got a little coverage there, and I could make it to work by 1. You know,
I still
fight. It's close.
I still can't believe they made that a pay-per-view though. I ain't gonna lie. That's terrible, man. $60
out of pocket.
That is, man.
I hope it sells though, man. I hope it sells because there's a big thing for that promotional company. I hope it sells, and I hope Matias pulls it off. But he's gotta think about the turkey and all kind of politics. He's gotta not leave it in the hands of the judges. Stay focused and go in there and really, you know what I'm saying? Because he's got some bags coming to him if he wins this fight.
Man,
you guys are saying Tio and Shakur is $60?
No,
we wish.
Matias, man. Matias and see, I don't care about that one being 60 because that undercard is actually solid. That's a good undercard. We're talking about Matias and Smith.
And Smith.
Did you see that undercard? Well, it's 54.
No,
it's 54.95, but you know, obviously a couple bucks for tax, so close to $60. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, where are you guys at with Matias? Like, I gotta be honest. The whole thing where he was dirty, kind of hit me different when I thought about, you know, the fact that someone's died in the ring with him, and just how he was kind of juicing that after he was come to the ring in a balaclava and stuff. And then he was dirty. Like, but I haven't seen anything following up about the B sample or anything yet. Like, do we know anything more? Like, is it finalized that case yet, or is it just ongoing and they're letting him fight?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's saying that obviously the B sample is clean, but I haven't seen any formal proof. In fact, somebody sent me a screenshot. I believe it was, who was it that sent it to me? Was it yesterday? Because we had the Boxing Outcome that came on and he started talking about that topic. And
shout out to the Boxing Outcome. He popped into an interview with your man Joel had
oh yeah.
Broadway Joel had Matias, and then I seen that kid. I seen that kid here on a hangout spot. I want to believe. Yo, Chad, I feel you, man, because I'm a Matias fan. I want to believe him, man, based on his character and shit like that. I want to believe he wouldn't do no shit like that.
Me too.
A fan of his, so I seen the effect that death had on him. You know what I'm saying? I seen him come out and he got rushed to like almost a title eliminator or a title fight right after that fight. Dropped the ball in that fight, so it did affect him. And he came back later on and knocked that dude out. You know what I'm saying? That he lost to. Yeah. So like, yeah, man, I really do want to believe it, man. You know, just based on character, the way he sounded, shit, his life, what he been through and shit like that. It's crazy to think somebody would do something like that willingly. I want to have some kind of, maybe it's the new year, me being optimistic, positive, Trini for the new year. You know, it could be all that shit too.
That screenshot of the B sample that said that it was still positive.
Bro, in the interview, he was like, yo, I was willing to give him my hair and everything. If anything comes out of my hair, I'll never box again. I'll never put the gloves on again. Shit like that.
I guess.
But what's going?
I don't know.
Like, what's really going on, guys? Like, are we supposed to? Okay, because like the standard answer now is, your sample came back dirty, and the standard answer now is, I didn't know anything about that. It's the first I'm hearing about it. Oh, geez. Well, let's see. Oh, it must be my supplements. I didn't take anything. And I mean, if that's true, okay, I guess then we can forgive the fighter. But the fact is, they still have the stuff in their body, and they still trying to fight like that or have fought under like that influence. You know, like it's not good. And what do you think, though, guys? Do you think it's possible that?
I feel like he got to push. Like he said he wanted to give the hair sample, right? And they didn't want.
No, but Trini.
Necessary. No, hear me out. And he said it's not necessary. So his promotional with all that bread they're putting up should have went out of their way to still provide the public with the hair samples. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Some kind of campaign to redeem yourself. If it's like that, if it's a way to prove it, you go all out to prove it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's exactly what they should be. And I'm sure that if they're innocent, then that's how they're feeling, right? Like they want to convince everyone. But what I'm asking, Trini, what I'm saying is it seems like every camp now, like Baumgartner, Ryan Garcia, Matias, Oscar,
yeah, but it's been
Lopez.
going on. Look at Morales.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Garcia. I always go
but
back
it's
to
like
that fight. It agreed.
It's like,
he tested before the fight. They went to Danny's camp. Yo, you still want to take the fight? This guy's on steroids. So you can negotiate a fight with a fighter on steroids. He said, yes, let's get it on. Then he fought with extra animosity, knowing this man was trying to take me away from my family. I'm going to knock you the fuck out. But it's always been going on. It's always been a thing. You know, to fail before a fight is crazy. And then go on with the fight is wild. It's just back then it wasn't a push in social media like that, I guess, and now it's just out there more. But the shit.
Let Alberto go real quick. Let me read this super chat. Go ahead, Alberto.
Okay, I'll say this real quick, Johnny, because I actually have to hop off. Chad, from what I understand, the WBC cleared him. They reported that his B sample came back under the threshold. And I revert back to my original stance, like how does it even get in your system, right? Like, okay, so you had some, but a little bit's okay. It's kind of like a gray area, right? Because where do we stand on all this? A little bit's okay, but I guess if it's a point more over, like 0.01 more, then we're gonna condemn you as a ped, as a cheater. That's where I agree. It shouldn't be in your system at all. I understand there's contamination, but it's like, why does, like you said, why does Alicia Baumgartner get branded as a cheater, Ryan Garcia and stuff like that? But I guess Matias, now we're just gonna say, well, you were under the 0.1 threshold, right? It's kind of a gray area. Boxing has to clean that up. You know, who knows? Maybe New Year's resolution, we can get that squared away. But I actually have to hop off, Johnny. Thank you for allowing me on. Happy holidays, guys. Happy New Year's. Wish you guys the best. You know, stay safe. And thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Chad and Trini.
Thank you, man, for your support, man.
Salute. Be safe tonight,
man.
Be safe
tonight, man. Always the first one in the building. Last one out.
Level,
stay safe out there, Alberto.
Thank you, Johnny. You too. All right. All right. Much love, guys.
Let me read this super chat real quick. What's up?
Now, I said if you hit any level, you're automatically going to think cycling off.
Right. Exactly. The only way to be able to ensure that people consider you a clean fighter is to not have any of that crap in your system at all. And if it is contaminated, then we need proof. We need proof. There had to have been a batch that was contaminated, not just one bottle of a supplement, you know, a pallet, something, bro. We need proof, man. You know, we need proof. I got to keep that same energy. Listen, I like Matias too, but I prefer all of these athletes not to have any traces of performance enhancing drug in the system at all, because you know the deal. You know the narrative now. Okay, he came in below the point whatever legal limit for ostering, but if he goes out there and sparks this dude out in 2 rounds, he was juicing, he cycled off, blah blah blah. You know the deal. Fans are gonna be fans, media members are gonna be media members, bro. The only way to kill all of that is to not have it in your system at all, man. You got to be careful to what you have to be coherent to what goes in your body. That's your body. You know, it's your body. Leonard Sterling, we were just talking about him, man, with the 5-pounder. Leonard, people want you to call in, bro, because we love your boxing knowledge. Love when you send super chats. Always watching the playback. Always comments. You know the deal, chat. always comments on the posts and with good insight. Love it. Keep it coming, bro. All the way from the UK. He said, I follow up. Oh, did I put this one on? Oh, okay. Well, there was another one. Okay, this is another one. But this one was a 5-pounder as well. He said, Serrano said in a recent Ring interview, goals are 50 wins. Okay, so she did. All right, so there you go. And beat Martin's 32 KO record. Been on TBV a few times between 2025 and 2029. Calling in not for me. So he said he's been on TBV a few times. I believe that means he has called in at some point between 2015 and 2019. But then after that, he called it a Rizzy, a rap. He said, calling in not for me. But yo, come on, call it.
Get a Hangout spot a chance, bro. Give a Hangout spot a chance.
One time, man. We got to hear your voice, man. We love your insight. But there you go, Trini. You were right, man. Said it in a recent Ring interview. She wants to get 50 wins, and she wants to get that.
It's too close to not try, bro. Right? If you look at the record, you be like,
hey,
shot. You know, let me get that.
How many KOs does she have right now, Johnny?
31. So if she knocks Reina Tellez out, then she ties it, and then the next one beats it. But if she beats her,
even paying homage and bowing out if she wants to with the tie, that's official too.
Yeah, with the tie. That's what I'm saying. But she still would need, after this win, if she gets it, she still would need 2 more. That would put her at 48. So I don't know, man. I really don't see Amanda fighting 2 more times after this. That's just me, man. I could be wrong. He's set for life, man. Did you guys hear what I read about her lifetime deal with Most Valuable Promotions?
Yeah, now she's straight.
She is set. She's set for life. She signed a deal back in March of this year to become basically Most Valuable Promotions women's ambassador, man. So she's going to be working behind the scenes to take up women's boxing to the next level as soon as her career is over. So she transitions from fighter into basically, an executive position, part owner in the promotion company, bro. She's set for life, man. I mean, you gotta really look at it like from a human perspective. How motivated is she going to be to fight another 3 times at her age when she's financially well off, and she will be for the rest of her life? I don't know. I mean, I question shit like that because at the end of the day, she's human like everybody else, man. They lose it. Remember Rocky? What Mick said to Rocky? You became civilized after he won the title and he got money. He became rich. He became civilized. I believe.
Yeah, but what if she's trying to see through that 3-minute round? The example. Listen, I'm doing it as a vieja. Y'all got to do it, and she's trying to change that mode.
I'm more power to her. And listen, I'm not saying this because I want her to retire. I'm a big fan of Amanda Serrano. I love what she's done for women's boxing. You got to remember, I saw an interview one time where she said she was fighting title fights for like $2,000, $3,000.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, boom, the stars aligned. She met Jake Paul, and look at her now. I believe, how much did they make on that second one that they stole out the big room at the Garden? Her and Katie Taylor, didn't they make about what, $7 million a piece?
Yeah, it was
some
good
shit
money.
like that or whatnot. That's crazy, but that's
but
unheard
it
of,
won't
bro.
be tough fights either. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably
would
coast.
have
You
to
know what I'm
match
saying?
her.
Because she got to, you know what I mean? Coast out.
No, they would have to match her appropriately. What were you gonna say, Chad? You were gonna say something?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I was gonna ask because I don't really know, like, how much challenging fights can be left for her out there. Like, to get a couple more fights, even against what would be considered credible opponents, could be quote unquote easy fights for her. She might be able to do it, Johnny, without too much, just based on the opponent, the pool of. I don't know who there is for her to even fight at this point.
Yeah, we'd have to wait and see. We'd also have to wait and see how this fight plays out. Like if she passes it flying colors, or say she stops her early, then then maybe there's the itch to come back and do it again. But if this is one of those grueling, go the distance.
Yeah, like remember the eye that happened to fall in the same time as Tank complaining about his eye. It was like the same week. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, she clearly, it's a grueling fight. We clearly see she's, definitely lost a step or two. It was more of a tougher fight than many people anticipated because trust me, man, even though Reina's young, she's undefeated. A lot of people feel like the gap in experience, the fact that she's moving back down to her normal weight class where she was sparking chicks out. they don't see how Tellez on paper can be able to compete with that. A lot of people, I mean, she's coming in as a heavy underdog. Not to mention she's a late fill-in, right? I mean, when did she take this fight? About what, 3 weeks ago? I don't even think it was a month ago. Maybe 3 weeks ago, if that much. 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure. So there are many people that are going to sit there and accept the fact that she should be going the full 12 rounds. With a 22-year-old, 13 fights in. We think otherwise because we are hardcore boxing fans. Anything can happen. But the regular fans gonna say she should be able to spark her out in 5 rounds.
But a lot of people, she's getting backlash saying how she's a favorite and she's almost pushing 40. Too.
She's earned the right to be a favorite in this fight. It's like I said, especially when it comes to the experience gap, and obviously she's a late replacement. Chad, what was you gonna say?
Well, just that, like, to Trini's point about the age, like at the end of she's in the twilight of her career, worked her whole life, and now at the very end, we're going to tell her you have to do 3-minute, 12-3, 3-minute rounds. I feel like if that's something she wants to push for herself or for women's boxing, then I'm with it. But I don't feel like boxing as a whole should be trying to push that onto her either. Like,
I think that's her agenda. I think that's her.
Is it her? Yeah. Okay. That's fair play. That's fair play.
3 minutes.
Yeah. Fair play then. Fair play. Yeah. I thought I remembered her being a big advocate for it. So that I get. But guys know what I'm saying? Like to put that on her at the end of her career, where generally they start, kind of not cruising, but you're at the end. You start kind of gearing it down a little bit. But I'm with it. I've said it before recently, guys, and I'll say, like, I don't mind the 3 minutes for the women and stuff. Like, they want to move it up, but I'll say that overall, do they really think they have the talent pool to make that interesting fight after fight, week after week, year after year? I think the answer right now is no. I think it's changing drastically, and they're getting the new and young women that are coming in are ready for 3 minutes. Okay, it's a new world for women's boxing, and I would say they've got quite a few champions and really excellent contenders that are ready for that change. But I'm not sure as a whole it is. Meyer versus Ryan, the second fight this year. That fight, man, 10 rounds, 2-minute rounds, and that fight had urgency in every single round. Every round they came out and made the full 2 minutes count. And so to me, that's an argument for why 2 minutes is a good thing. Like when they come out and utilize their time like that with urgency and with great intensity, because it's almost like they don't have enough time. But that's just not how it goes. That's not how it goes. The typical fights that I've seen, they go like the men's fights go, with a slow man's fight, except it's 3 minutes of the guys trying to work stuff out. With the women's, I feel like 2 minutes, if they both come to fight, you're getting a banger. If they don't, then you have to wait through less of a shit fight. How about that?
For real.
Well put.
Okay. Let me jump off. I'm gonna stay tuned in, and I'm gonna try to link back up, or I'll catch you the next show. Enjoy.
Happy New Year, Trini. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Chad. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my brother. Stay safe.
Sharp shooting wrenches, to the chat, to the DHS family, man. Stay up. Be safe tonight. Have fun.
You know it. Trini in the building, man. Salute to him, man, and salute to all of y'all, man, that are out there rocking out on this New Year's Eve, man. I'm having a good time. Hopefully you guys are as well. We talking about the card that is happening this Saturday in Puerto Rico, headlined by the great Amanda Serrano, defending a couple of us featherweight straps against late replacement, undefeated Reina Tellez, who I've seen fight on a couple of occasions at Caribbean Royale. I like her, man. She's I'm wishing her nothing but the best, man. She rocks she rocks out, and she is promoted by Family Box Lab Promotion. So tall task, but hey, go in there and give it your best, man. I got her back, man.
Johnny, can you read through the card again? Because we're an hour and a half in, and I'm not sure. I don't even know the full undercard.
I got you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Dig it up. But yeah, like
go ahead, bro.
No, you do your thing. I was gonna try and kill time while you look.
Oh no, yeah, no. I'm just let me just read this super chat. We got Bo Max Alfredo sauce with the 2-piece.
Straight cash, homie.
You sad, brother. You sad.
Wow, man. Why is he so mad at Bomac? It's a great name though.
Bo Max Alfredo sauce. Love it, man. Appreciate you, man. Helping a brother get to that super chat goal on New Year's Eve. We still need about 5 more, man. 4 or 5 more, man, to help us get there. I got Chad in the panel with me. We talking about this card. To answer Chad's question. So some female fights, obviously. You know, that's to be expected. One fight. Well, let's go over some of the male fights first. My guy, undefeated middleweight, is on the card. Prospect Alexis Chop Chaparro. You know, we've had him on the show. You probably remember that interview. He's 6-0 with 6 knockouts. He is managed by Amanda Serrano, and he is promoted by Jake Paul, Most Valuable Promotions. He's on the card, so I'm excited about that. You got Abner Cotto, who is an undefeated bantamweight prospect. He is on the card from Puerto Rico. Crystal Rosado. Remember Crystal Rosado, who also fights for Amanda Serrano, but she just came off a loss to Sharetta Metcalf. Remember that one on the I believe that might have been on the July card, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it? Hold on, let me just double check. When that
is that on the Tyson thing? Sure. Or no? Am I?
No. Yes. What was the 10-18 card? Was that the Tyson card?
No.
What was the Tyson?
10-18 was Haney, wasn't it? And Haney and Norman Jr., right?
No, Haney and Norman was in November. This was in October.
Oh shoot! Right, October. Right, yeah.
They were the headliner. This was okay. So this was a most valuable prospects card or something like that. I believe this was an MVP prospect card, and this was the main event.
Nice.
This was the main event. Yeah. This was in November. I'm sorry, I keep saying November. October 18th. Anyway, she was the main event, and she lost by unanimous decision in an 8-rounder against Sharetta Metcalf. So she's back on this card, obviously trying to get back into the win column. Guy that I know personally, John Paul Rivera, who's an undefeated featherweight. He's 13-0 with 7 knockouts. Seen a bunch of his fights at Caribbean. He's actually headlined at least 2 or 3 that I've seen on the again MVP Box Lab prospect cards. He's on here. Henry LeBron, undefeated super featherweight. Last fight he beat Christopher Diaz, remember, former champion Pitufo Diaz, in a really, really good fight that I believe Diaz came on late in that fight. He's on there. You got Stephanie Hahn against Holly Holm. You know about them.
Interesting.
Holly Holm. She's like Michael Myers. she don't go away. She's 44 years
just comes back.
He just keeps you knock it down or whatever. You know how Michael Myers, when they thought they killed him, he was on the ground, and all of a sudden he just sits back up. Yeah, that's who Holly Holm is. So she's on the card against undefeated Stephanie Hahn, who is 11-0 with 3 knockouts. That, I believe, is what they named the co-main. And then another the fight that I'm most interested in, besides the ladies, obviously, is Yankiel Rivera against Jonathan Bomba Gonzalez. That's for an interim flyweight title at WBA. Yankiel.
Is that Hector Bermudez pupil?
No.
Yankiel?
No. So Yankiel, he's managed by Peter Khan. Manages him, the same guy who manages Xander Zayas. So him and Xander Zayas are very, very close friends. And the last time he fought was in August, headlined against Angelino Cordova, and they fought to a majority draw. Both guys were undefeated, but Bomba Gonzalez has a lot of experience. Another Puerto Rican with hell of experience, 28-4, 14 knockouts. So I think this fight is the one that I'm looking forward to the most personally, based on styles. I love Yankiel. I love watching Yankiel fight. He's a technician in the middle of the, very, very, very technical in the inside as well.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think of when I last saw him, or what it is that's triggering my memory right now. But I think overall that card, it's not going to be an undercard you get excited about. But
no, I over the top. But since there's so many fighters that I have covered that I know. I'm
Yeah.
looking for, yeah, like a
Yeah,
lot of.
I'm saying for fans, Johnny, a lot of like prospects, up and coming guys, like these are the fights I like because that's how you get to know who these guys are.
You're gonna like this part. I think I really want to get, I know you're gonna watch it. Afterwards, I want to get your take on John Paul, and I want to get your take on our Chaparro, and I want to get your take on the Yankee fight. So,
yeah, I love it. Let's do it.
You got some homework, Chad. I love your boxing expertise because I know you like the young fighters too. You know, you really, really get down with the young fighters, the prospects. I appreciate you for that because I'm the same. I love watching the prospects, man. I love interviewing them, watching them, following their careers. I mean, it's you know.
You know what the difference is, though, Johnny, is you spend time around them. You're seeing them. You're seeing their struggle. You're seeing, like, you go to meet them at the gym, and it's like you walk in and the gym smells like ass, and you look around, and it's just some little grungy gym, and you're like, holy crap, man, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then you realize it's just a bunch of guys all just trying to make it. You know, like there's it's a special time with a fighter, like that up and coming time. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, are you thinking about Sunday then, Johnny? Like Sunday night, you might go live again?
Yeah, for sure. We do our Sunday night recap, 8 p.m. You already know it'll be a new year, but it won't be a new time slot, bro. We're gonna stick to what we've been doing. It's been working. We've been growing. We just gotta concentrate on getting it to the next level, getting more DHS family members to rock out, watch us, call in. Bo Max, Alfredo Sauce came back with another 2-piece. He said the new year is sad, brother. You sad, brother. That tone soundbite is crazy. The one where Bo Mac told him, "You sad, brother. You sad." I gotta get that clip, man, where him and Bo Mac went back and forth. That shit was legendary, bro. I was like, damn. Bo Mac. Tone was going in. Bo Mac and Tone had it out on TV on the panel. Tone, yeah. You didn't see that one?
I didn't see it live, but after I caught the kerfuffle, I went back and saw. Yeah, I think TBV did like a clip just of that part and put it up.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Gotta love Tone.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Must see TV.
Tone is the most misunderstood man in American media. That's what I'll say.
The Kevin Hart of this boxing talk. That's what I call him. He is pure comedy, bro. Yeah. He even did a meme of me. I'll let you see it. He even did a meme of me that he plays.
But Johnny, you've opened that door up lately, bro. I mean, there's the special legendary night when Johnny went off. We all know about that night. The urban myth of Johnny. The one time in his life that Johnny got mad about something. And then there's the Santa suit. I mean, that's all adding up for a meme there, bro. Like
the pictures that they were sending me, bro, the memes that they were making were classic with that Santa outfit. Did you see the other one that they put on the other day? Hold on. Somebody did this.
No, but
it was about
the Santa is classic, bro.
Nah, but this one was, the Santa was. So this was it was a show that we were doing where it was super late. And a couple, I forget who, they were going back and forth on the panel. And I guess the chat was like, yo, Johnny looked like he falling asleep. Johnny looked like he falling asleep. So I was just like, and I was tired, but I was letting them cook whatever. I knew that the show was about to wind down. All of a sudden, somebody sends this to me. Hold on, let me share my screen because this is what we have here at DHS. They send me this, Chad.
How are they doing this? Man, AI is.
I think this was Polo Buck. Polo Buck, you in the chat?
Salute.
Shit that they sent me, bro. Like,
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Obviously, that wasn't me, but it looks like I'm fucking sleeping, right? It looks real.
It, like, looking from the screen I'm using right now, I can't tell it's not you. And it kind of looks like it could be. I mean, we know that hairline's not the genuine, authentic Johnny undisputed hairline, but it works. Yeah, that's hilarious, bro.
This
Polo
is the
Buck.
shit that they do. I think this was Polo. They said Johnny's sleeping like a baby, bro. Overworked. Yeah, this is AI is crazy. James, we got James said AI is crazy. Yeah, man. Roger that said Johnny out, but that's what they were saying. Oh, look, he looked half asleep. Was that Polo Buck? Yep. He said I made all those pics. I definitely caught Johnny sleeping and screenshotted it. I wasn't sleeping those. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I was just like,
sometimes, yeah, that's it.
I mean,
like, you know who?
I'm looking down, or I'm looking at the keyboard, and it may look like, but I'm not sleeping. I've never fell asleep on the paddle.
You know who's bad for that is Amin. He'll just be the angle of his camera, and he'll be like looking down at his phone or looking a certain way, and it looks like his eyes are closed.
Yeah.
You know that he's out. Hilarious. Yeah.
That is hilarious. Polo Buck is a legend, man. Appreciate all of y'all. Listen, we still taking calls, man. I got the link pinned to the top of the chat. If you guys want to call in, we'll continue the show at least until about 7 o'clock Eastern, and then I gotta take a shower and get ready.
But Johnny, have you done a year's end thing yet? I feel
no, we will.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Okay, so we will. But I was waiting. Like everybody's doing it like before the year is out. I'm a traditionalist.
Yeah.
This is after the year's over in 2026. We bring in the new year properly, right? 2026. Maybe I'm thinking Sunday night show. Sunday night show. We do a quick recap if there's anything crazy that went down on that Saturday card, and then we open it up and we do awards. So I want everybody to participate in this, though. Whether you call in or not, I definitely want you to participate in the chat, super chat, whatever it is. So whenever we decide to do the year-end award show, I want you to participate. So give it some thought. We are going to do 2025 Fight of the Year. We're going to do your choice. And again, this is everybody's personal preference. What was your personal preference for Fight of the Year? Fighter of the Year, both male and female. We're going to do Upset of the Year. We're going to do Prospect of the Year. We're going to do Knockout of the Year. We're going to do Trainer of the Year. And somebody told me that they want to do DHS Crash Out of the Year. So again, that could be a little separate, right? Because we're doing regular boxing awards where we award the fighters, the trainers. There's another one here I had here. I put Round of the Year, but I mean that might be pushing it, even though there's one that I think is the undisputed Round of the Year. But anyway, those are the main ones. So Fighter of the Year, male and female, Fight of the Year, Upset of the Year, Prospect of the Year, KO of the Year, Trainer of the Year, and Prospect of the Year. So give it some thought, because I'm going to give you mines as well as a couple of honorable mentions. I'm probably going to have the Maniac that's going to join that show.
Nice.
Give me his, because we actually did one last year, if I'm not mistaken, but we didn't do it on a live. I think did we do it on a live or did we not? I got to look back, but I know me and him did one year. I think it was recorded and then I put it out. But anyway, I got to bring the Maniac to give his takes, and then from there we'll open it up. We'll get you guys to come on and give us your picks, and then we'll rock out with the chat, super chat. So again, year-end award show will be probably either Sunday or Tuesday, depending on, because again, if Saturday goes down and we need to really, really get into the weeds of it, I don't want to kind of cheat Saturday's card. So I'm thinking maybe Tuesday night's show next week will be just year-end awards. What you think?
That's perfect. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
So there you have it, y'all. Everybody got homework. Want y'all guys to think about it and get creative with it, man. Because yesterday, I don't know if you listened to yesterday's show, chat, but one of the questions I was asking the people in the chat and the panelists were 2026. If you could play promoter, what fight are you looking forward to seeing? Like, what fight would you put together? Now, there are the ones that are just gonna pop up, right? Virgil Boots. Those are givens. Be creative. So these guys were giving us. I gave a few of mine. These guys were like, "Oh," I was like, "Damn, that's a good one." I didn't think about that one. Damn, that's a good one. The chat was cooking. I think it was Kenyon Taylor did a super chat, because then we started talking about rematches that we'd like to see. He put together like 5 rematches. I was like, "Damn, those are good." So yesterday's show, that part of the show, was really, really good. We did that. Again, I like to get the juices flowing, man. So think about your winners, and we'll be prepared to come to the table and talk about it. Chad, I hate to switch gears, but I need to ask your opinion on Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz,
I
because
love it.
he
Sorry, go ahead.
he just did an interview with Max Kellerman and their group that do that Ring Magazine, Inside the Ring or Inside the Ropes. They do their show, and it's about 20 minutes. I wanted to show a couple of clips on that, but obviously he's fighting Jermaine Ortiz, a fight that I like. He also talked about wanting to beat Jermaine Ortiz and then move up to 147. So kind of like a pit stop at 140, then move up to 147. Because then they started asking him about the whole, what if Shakur wins and you guys are the two best guys at 140, and he's like, he has no interest in fighting Shakur. I don't know why people continue to ask him the same questions. They both said they don't want to fight each other. Leave it alone.
But don't you think after everything that's happened, maybe it is fair to ask him again? I mean, it would seem. I mean, he's with a totally different team now, and it seems like he's redirected his career here. I mean, it would seem fair to think maybe that would change too. I don't know, but I know what you're saying. That's not what was going on when they're asking him that. They were asking the same old questions. But I'm just saying, with some thought, there probably would have been a really clever way to ask him without him getting annoyed about the same old question. Him and Shakur, I think, let's see what he looks like against Ortiz first. Like the way that he left the way he left Johnny and retired, you remember, it left a bad taste in all of our mouths. I remember the show we had on here, legendary DHS show we had on here. That was with Sports Society. We had this killer panel, and it was the day after that card. And yeah, man, we were all really disappointed. Like everyone was calling in about it. Like everybody felt a way about it after that night. And I'm not saying we should carry a grudge against him. I'm happy to see that he's back, but we got to see let's take it one step at a time. He's got a huge challenge fighting Ortiz back after all this time off. He looks great though. Like I didn't see the interview you're talking about, but I did see it looked like a little selfie video he made, and he's like
IG live.
Yeah. He was like flexing. He looked good. And I also felt that in his face, he looked healthy. Like he didn't look to me like he was drinking or on drugs, or like he looks to me like he's ready to go, like mentally and physically. So I'd say that part looks good. And I feel like Ortiz is a perfect opponent, a hard opponent. I think that's gonna be a great fight, man. And if he beats Jermaine Ortiz and Shakur beats Tio, that is kind of a logical fight, isn't it? In a lot of ways.
Yeah. But listen, man, like Z Pacino is saying, it's not happening, Chad. Give it up.
Give it up. Yeah, you're right.
Listen, I get what Chad is saying, and you know what? There's gonna be fight fans that are never ever gonna give it up because they feel like we continue to push it. Eventually, maybe it comes to fruition. But he said it. He said, Shakur, and I mentioned this the other night because we was talking about this on another show. In fact, we had Stuntman Griffin, Ebenezer Stuntman Griffin, who's a young fighter prospect, undefeated prospect. He supports the channel. He's always on the chat. He jumps on the panel every now and then. And I asked him, since he was in the chat, what would you do as a fighter? Because you know what, Chad? I'm going to start asking fighters during my interviews with them. If you had a friend that you grew up through the ranks with, amateurs, somebody that you would consider, a right hand, and there was an opportunity for you to have to fight him in the pros, would you do it? I want to hear fighters' perspectives, not fans, because fans are always going to say, fuck that Call of Duty shit. This is boxing. We need the best to fight the best. I get it. But from a fighter's perspective, don't worry about it, Chad. It happens here all the time. From a fighter's perspective, I want to hear their take on it. And Stuntman said, nah, man, we got to get that paper. We got to get that paper, man. We got to make that money. So if you guys did not see that portion of that show, make sure you guys check it out. I believe it was 2 shows ago where we were talking about that. It happened to come up in the conversation. But yeah, man, I'm seeing that you guys are cooking in the chat already. Guys, I love it. Look, the guys are already giving me their fighter of the year, their fight of the year candidate, exit to red. You guys, roger that. Save it, man. We got to save that for when we do the show. That way we get the callers, we could get the guys, chiming in on the chat. We get super chat, whatever it is, man. I definitely want to hear everybody's perspective. One thing, Chad, you back?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right,
Sorry about that.
No, you're good, brother. You good. I got distracted twice in the beginning of this show. I don't know if you heard, man. My wife let the dog in. I'm like, what are we doing? Lost
Always the dog, man. Yeah, always the dog.
Man, this is a live studio in here, man. You're killing me.
Yeah, no dogs. Yeah, I understand why people get, like, the other day, I was just cruising my YouTube, and Ryan from the Six, he was live and talking about year-end stuff. And yeah, like, I just like reacted, like I called in right away, even though I hadn't really thought stuff through, like, because there was a couple things I kind of wanted to just blurt out. But yeah, I think most people need to give it some thought. And I would also say, when you're doing this type of subjective kind of year-end list, you give yourself some kind of criteria to use for each category, even if it's just one or two things, to make sure that you're following something anyway. I try and like check myself with a couple criteria, make sure too much bias doesn't creep in there. But
for sure,
yeah,
no, that's good. That's good. And also, what I always suggest, I always do it, and I know the Maniac does, is have some honorable mentions. Right? There are some people that were like, you know what, I was close because this one was good, and this one was really good. However, my choice over these honorable mentions is this one. I like to do honorable mentions. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm definitely an honorable mention person. I would also say there's never too many if they're good. I also like honorable mentions when it's like kind of pushing the category a little bit, like, so best fight of the year. Well, sometimes it's not necessarily all the action in the ring. It could be the circumstances of the fight, like who's fighting and for what, that gets me excited about a fight, that'll influence me to be like, damn, that was a great fight, and then maybe that's why I like category that's a good one to have too, Johnny, is like what do you call it, like surprise win, or like that type of
upset,
that type of fight. Upset of the year, there it is. Yeah, like upset, because like if you don't have that category, sometimes those upsets will go to be fight of the year for me, just how they make you feel, the excitement.
For sure. Let me play a clip here. This is the interview I'm talking about. If you guys did not see it, video credit goes out to the Ring Magazine on YouTube. This is a Keyshawn Davis exclusive. Titles plan to move to plans 147 move. Talks to you and Shakur Stevenson. They asked him about that, but I believe this was him potentially again with the whole Shakur fighting Shakur deal.
And they said they would never fight.
Hopefully my ads don't pop up because I did not do the subscription yet to YouTube. They be killing me in the chat, bro.
But man, if it ever made sense, if they were the two guys left standing, they'd have had to. The Klitschko's never fought. They were brothers, right? Even when they ran the division. But if Shakur beats Teo, and he is favored to do so, he's the 140-pound champ. And if he stays there for a minute, and that's your division, when the dust settles, if you two are the best dudes, what are you gonna do?
Right. I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this, Max. Look, I'm 26 years old. I see the boxing landscape. I understand Shakur will be 140 champ, and that's my division. I feel like boxing is my division. I feel I can really do whatever I want to do, and I know what I want to do after I beat Jermaine. I want to go to 147 and get a 147 title.
Oh, okay. There it is. They're going to secret who he's waiting for.
Businessman, baby. Okay.
Yeah, Keyshawn, you're right, though. Jermaine Ortiz, tough guy to look good against. He gave
going for you now with the new situation.
Yeah, there's some other stuff that I want.
Did y'all get a chance to like see my live when I was flexing?
I see you was ripped up. I see you.
That's what you were talking about, Chad, the live where he was flexing. He's like, yo, I'm in great shape right now. Hold on.
What's going on, baby? You're always pretty ripped up, though.
Let me tell you.
Even when you're missing weight, you're kind of ripped up. Yeah.
Damn. He said even when you're missing weight. Max Kellerman's nasty. He threw that jab in there.
I wonder if Keyshawn even like computed that.
But look, let me tell you.
I don't think so.
Since August, I've been training. I've been ready. I just needed a date.
Like I told you, sportsmen all go through things. You've been through your ups and downs.
And they talk about his ups and downs. Where's the part we talking about Shakur been there for him? I told you the ads are going to come out. They're going to cook me in the chat. Hey, 2026.
Talk more than you fight and that you, quote, cannot take a punch. Keyshawn, where did that tension start? Why does it sound personal between you two?
Oh,
Come
he's
on.
talking about that shit with him and Richardson.
I've been doing this a long time, kid. Let's go.
Africa need to freaking stop smelling himself.
Right.
For real. He need to relax. Africa, I realized, Africa went pro at 2016. I was still amateur at 2016. I ain't go pro to 2021. Now, I'm not even really trying to fight for your belt. Trying to go on 140. Like, Africa, you need to relax and stop disrespecting, bro. Like, it's one thing to talk trash, but bro, we all fighters. We all come from the same type of areas. Just stop being disrespectful, bro. Show people respect. Stop throwing business out there on Twitter. Like, just talk boxing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of narratives in boxing don't be about boxing. And I feel like he's one of the fighters that don't talk boxing, you know? So, like, stop smelling yourself a little bit. I understand we become champion and all that. Like, I understand. But just relax a little bit, bro, and stop being disrespectful, bro. And I bet a lot more opportunities will start coming your way.
Yeah, Keyshawn. And
okay, so, he has some words.
What I heard there was, I don't want to fight him at 140. That's pretty much what he said, which is a shame.
Too. Like, he was really, really calm and collected. Even in that face-off where they had at the press conference over there, where they went back and forth, like, Hitchens was going in on him, like, and Keyshawn kept his cool, man. He kept his cool, and I would
love to see them fight. Like, that would be a great fight.
Yeah, no,
like,
absolutely. Especially now that there's been some back and forth, some face-to-face.
See, I feel like this is a thing that can happen. Like, if one fighter feels disrespected, then they stop responding because they don't want to give any more clout to the other person. They don't want to grow the thing any more than it is. It sounds to me like that's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to just like close that door, right? But the truth is, as soon as he goes to 140 and he beats Ortiz, and if he does it in any kind of fashion, people are going to be demanding fights from him at 140. And I think him and Hitchens would be that'd be a great fight. Look, it comes back to the old thing. Like, any of those guys in any combination, Russell, I guess Matias possibly, like, whoever's holding the belts. Let's see it. Jesus. He wants to go to 147. Like, what's that supposed to mean? Is he too big for 140 already? Do you think, Johnny?
No, I think based on something that he said, and so I'm trying to freaking find it. It's just I was rushing to make this show and I didn't put it on my notes. He mentioned, I want to move to 147. There's somebody that I want to fight, but he wouldn't say who. So it looks like he has a plan. Like, there might be something in place for somebody that maybe there's some kind of a verbal or something, or somebody that he's targeting at 147. But he didn't mention who, and I'm trying to find it right now.
Do we know who's doing his business now too? Like, training and just running his team, basically.
I want to talk about that. So Coppinger kind of said, I guess he must have told him before the interview that he wasn't going to address that, because then Coppinger obviously was like, well, I know you don't want to talk about this, with the whole so yeah, he didn't really want to talk about the whole thing with Bomac and what went down with them, man. He didn't really elaborate on
Here's
that.
what I'll say is that not every boxer is fit to run their own career. And that might sound crazy to some people, but like, sometimes the fighter needs to just focus on his fighting and training, and he needs to let other people guide his career, right? Like, some guys just aren't good at it. Now with Keyshawn, I don't know, but I'm just saying that it sounds like the decisions are being made without a lot of look to the future. Usually these guys are trying to plan, let's say, 2 to 5 years, like they'll try and map something out, right? Like we want to go here, we want to do this, then we want to go here. You know, you try and have some kind of map that you're going to follow, even if you're not telling the public. You know, there's a plan. I mean, to go to 140, deliver a great fight with Ortiz, and then just to move on seems kind of rash to me. I don't know. But we'll see. Look, once, like I say, once he fights Ortiz, we'll see what happens from that, and then things change, right?
Yeah, no, listen, but he better not look past Ortiz, man, because again, man, not many people look good against Ortiz. He's been in some fights where people feel like he should have won and didn't get the decision. He's a technician in the ring. He can fight from both stance. He can box. He can move. As we saw in the Tio fight, you know, we saw a different to me, and I told him this personally, you know, he family, man. We've had him on here a couple of times, good dude. You know, that Lomachenko performance in the loss really opened my eyes as to how skillful Ortiz is, man. This is not going to be an easy task. This is no walkthrough, brother. You know, so we will see. And again, you know, there's question marks, right? I mean, obviously, physically, he looks good, right? Like he said in the IG video, and you know, he said he's been training since August, but fact is he missed weight on his last fight, which means he was undisciplined, didn't show that professionalism that he should have shown, and he also retired, right? He's had some mental issues and he retired, and now he's coming back. So, you know, it's not a given, bro. This is not a layup at all. I like this fight. I really do. I like this fight a lot, bro. But I would love to see him scrap it up with Hitchens down the road. Smash that like button, y'all. We're here New Year's Eve. Frank Bay, what's good, man?
Yo, what's up, J man?
Chilling. What's popping?
Just getting high and drunk, you know?
Early?
Nah, I'm just playing. I don't condone drugs. People don't do drugs.
Where you at, though? Where you at? You in the Northeast, Eastern Standard Time?
I'm on the West Coast, Best Coast.
So you're on Pacific Standard. So
yeah, but we're getting rained on out here.
3:30 out there, right?
Yeah, on the south side of the Cali coast.
Okay, all
That's
right.
cute. That's cute. You got rain in California, bro. I'm in Canada. We're under like ice, snow. I lost power here because of an ice storm. I don't want to hear about no rain. Give me rain any day. I'll take rain.
I know they lied to me. They said it never rains in California. It was a lie.
Well, I won't tell y'all what the weather's like over here in Florida. But listen, I'm not even lying. It's actually cold today. For us,
Johnny, go ahead, finish. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
For us, it's cold, bro. I got the hoodie on, bro. It's 49 degrees. It's not Florida.
Yeah, there it is.
It's 50 degrees right now, but it was sunny and beautiful all day. It will be 70 degrees tomorrow. God, I love the weather out here in Florida, but I'm not going to brag. I'm not going to be one of them guys. I used to hate
every time.
Yeah,
no, man. No, you should be happy about it. I would be. I mean, every time my cousin posts photos, she's out walking with her dog, whatever, she's in sandals. You know, it's like, I think like 2-3 weeks ago, she posted something like that. And here there was like 6 feet of snow outside. I was like, God damn.
Nah, it's chilly. It's chilly. It's gonna be a chilly night tonight, but it's all good. I will take this over ice, snow, whatever. I've lived through that my entire life. I'm originally from the Northeast. I had enough of that. I don't care for it anymore, especially at this point in my life. But it is New Year's Eve, so hopefully all you guys are doing it up. You guys are getting ready to spend time with the family and stuff like that. But yeah, Frank, what's good, man? We're gonna keep it cooking for a little bit longer. Then I gotta go change and get ready for the festivities. What you got, bro?
Oh no, you guys were just talking about Keisha. I'm not a fan of the guy, man. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. He already calls himself the businessman.
but then he comes in underweight.
What don't you like about him? What don't you like about him exactly?
Not very professional for a businessman, right? Is that what you mean?
Well, I mean, the businessman moniker already tells me what I need to know. You know, he's already trying to have a Floyd Mayweather blueprint. But I mean, I just don't buy. You got to be good.
You just don't. So this has nothing to do with his personality, and you just think you just not impressed with his skill level.
Oh, watch the Moderno. Remember that Moderno fight? It was WWE. It was an awful fight.
Well, I mean, most people that fight Moderno is going to be an ugly fight, right? In the trenches, he's going to force you to fight his type of fight. He's on the front foot. You're trying to fight him off. But yeah, it was an ugly fight. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
mean, Keyshawn body slammed him, and they weren't Moderno.
You're right. No, you're right. It was an ugly fight. It was more of a wrestling match. But how many Moderno fights can we say are exciting based on his style, man?
Well, it just Keyshawn, even the Albright fight was awful. I thought it was just an ugly fight. Albright put hands and paws on him, and then he even had discipline problems there. It was changed to a no contest, I believe. In Texas, he got popped for marijuana.
Marijuana, correct. Yep. There for a minute there, I thought they were going to run it back. Remember, there was rumors that they were going to run that back. Obviously, with all the shit that went down, the last fight with Nahir beating his brother, and then the whole fiasco backstage, I thought they were going to run it back. If I was a betting man about a month ago when they had first talked about Shakur and Tio, I would have bet that it would have been him and Nahir on the undercard. But him and Jermaine is actually a pleasant surprise for me. I like that fight, obviously.
That is because the last two guys he fought have been midgets. When he fought Baranchik, he was 3 times the guy's size.
Well, yeah, this is a new weight class for him at 140. Couldn't make 135. Very disappointing. I was looking forward to that De Los Santos fight. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But this is no walk in the park, man. People are thinking that Keyshawn's going to walk over Jermaine. Okay, keep thinking that.
No, Frank. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if his boxing is as bad as you say, then Ortiz should be able to wash him, right? Because I feel like, what's your opinion on Ortiz, Frank?
Ortiz is he's just good enough to get beat. It's when I'm watching him fight, he does just enough to get beat. Like he competes, but he's missing that gear, the killer instinct. If he would have had that, he probably would have beat Teofimo and Lomachenko. But you can't coast in this game.
So you think you definitely think that Tio won that fight against Jermaine?
Yeah, Jermaine was running. There's plenty of clips out there. I have a clip. The guy literally was doing track moves.
I mean, there are a lot of people that would agree with you. Yeah, and I can't say that. I mean, some people will say it was.
There's a difference between movement, picking up your back foot and moving, and then literally your feet are sprinting. You're like literally in a running motion. He was doing that, similar to what Kira did against De Los Santos.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Johnny that I'm usually the first person to defend fighters when people accuse them of running. But I'm going to say this, that with the upcoming fights happening, I feel like it's time to rewatch that one. I'm going to rewatch Tio versus Ortiz. And then when I do, you know what I'm saying? And then we should all regroup back on here, you too, Frank, and discuss it all guns blazing, But I'm going to say that. Well, go ahead. No, go ahead, Frank.
Oh no, for me, it's not a discussion. I seen it pretty clearly. I didn't think that there was any discussion to be had about him that he was running.
I wouldn't say he ran the whole fight though. I wouldn't say he ran the whole fight. You're saying that he ran the entire fight?
Well, I mean, Tio literally had to chase him. I mean, if you have to chase somebody and one guy is actually trying to make a fight and the other guy's trying to avoid the fight, that's how I'm judging it. If I'm going to score round by round. We've seen that in Nakatani, right? Nakatani stood there in the pocket, but those last couple of rounds, people say, oh, Hernandez got it for sure, because you could see Nakatani having moments where he was running. He was running to get away.
He was definitely avoiding some contact.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit, he was getting beat on. That guy was windmilling. I mean, he literally had windmill action on him. Some people would score that, and then some people would say, oh, that's not boxing. But Nagatani, he was doing his best to stand there, but there were maybe the 9th round, 10th round, he was picking up his feet and running to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. Like escaping, eh? That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah. No, Frank.
Yeah, try to buy some time, bro. That's a lot of pressure, So yeah. And then I feel like the most recent running thing was I saw a lot of argument online about Jake Paul and AJ, and people trying to interpret what happened in the first couple rounds, which I thought was pretty clear. But
you've got guys defending Jake Paul, saying like, no, it was skillful movement. It was part of a plan. And But what I really saw was once he got in there, he just didn't know what to do right away. He didn't know how to start against AJ. And I totally understand it. I mean, so he did what the only thing he could do was just keep moving around till he figured something out. Right. That's what I saw. I didn't see anything other than that. I don't know about you guys.
Z Pacino said, just because you follow the guy all around don't mean you won. You have to land punches effectively.
That's obvious. But what I'm saying is, in the Jermaine Ortiz and Tio, one guy is trying to make the fight, is trying to make the action happen. And one guy is literally...
he's not necessarily trying hard enough if he can't cut off the ring effectively.
But I got to say, like, guys, you're in there trying to frustrate your opponent or evasive movement in the right situation. I mean, yeah, Tio's trying to do what he wants, but that doesn't mean that Ortiz should just do that.
There's a better way to try to make the fight, man. And this is why cutting off the ring is something that all fighters should be able to do professionally, right? And it's not easy. Again, it's not. I gotta defend the Canelo a bit with the whole skull thing, because I'm like, damn, but how do you cut off the ring with a guy that's sprinting all around? Like, for example, Jake Paul and Joshua. But Tio at that level, man, I do believe that if he would have been able to cut the ring off, that he could have been done a better job of being able to land punches and make the fight better. He was just chasing Jermaine around, all night. It was ugly. I'm gonna watch it again though. I'm definitely
that's the blueprint, right? That's the blueprint they say on when I first heard of blueprint was I didn't know shit about boxing. It was Tito Trinidad and Hopkins. And Hopkins always said that there was a blueprint for Tito, and that was to keep his feet moving. You know what I'm saying? So you can run in boxing if you're good. I mean, I'm not a good boxer, but I can run the shit out of a ring. I got excellent movement. When I used to mix it up. I can move the shit, sparring world-class fighters, are big people just much bigger. I can run around and I last, a few rounds.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
No, this is a good one. De La Hoya last round versus Trinidad. Clearest example of running in a boxing match. I mean, listen, we got a lot of examples where,
But the difference is De La Hoya boxed the shit out of him the first 9 rounds. That's the difference. It didn't start off that way.
He did box his ears off for the majority of that fight. I still had De La Hoya winning that fight, even though he gave away the 3 rounds. By the way, and I was a Trinidad guy, but I keep it a buck.
You guys remember Odebek versus Ray Ford in the final round when Ford was able to stop him, and Odebek kind of like basically turned face and ran, and then he got to the ropes. And his back was to the ring. He was on the ropes, and the ref just stopped it. Right,
that one. Okay, I get it.
Remember though, he was like running, like it was like running for his life. Running, he turned his back to his opponent. Like that's like certified. If you turn your back to your opponent, like to me, that's worse than moving around the ring, being evasive. Like you can't turn your back to your opponent.
Running, bro. Jake Paul was running.
He was. It was avoidance for sure.
Look at 2 weeks ago, bro. It's fresh. You want to see one that's fresh? That you can see. That happened recently. Just go look at that fight. That's running. That's the true example of running. The whole fight.
But I'm saying, I forgive him somewhat because I expect him to do that. Like he's got 10 fights or whatever against nobody, and he gets in there with a giant like AJ. I mean. It made sense to me that he was like, oh shit, and like moving around and not knowing what to do. Like it seemed right. And then 3-4 rounds in, he started realizing and getting a little more comfortable, trying to get some shots in. That fight went exactly how I kind of figured it would, to be honest with you. Maybe not quite so much avoidance from Jake. And also the whole thing where he was like holding on to AJ when he was on the ground and stuff, like that stuff was crazy. Other than that, I don't know. it kind of went how I think a lot of us thought it would go, really.
Z said, you forgive him? You have a big heart, Chad.
It's the Canadian thing, Z. But yeah, I do. I forgive a little bit because that's what I expected him to do in there, is what I mean, really. Like, I forgive him in the sense that he got in there, he was brave enough to get in, and he did what he could do, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole
there, bro. He lost that
right.
fight when he signed the contract,
Yeah.
bro. He had no business.
Yeah. I mean, but we got to be honest, Johnny. Like, we were pretty sure, we were like 98% sure the fight would go like that, but there was still kind of 2% of doubt because there's just constantly that narrative of like, no, it's not real. AJ's gonna throw the fight. This, that, and so I was kind of worried up to the end, but man, oh man.
Listen, I think everybody I spoke to, even when I interviewed Gabe, the week before that or whatnot, well, everybody was saying, well, if the fight is not rigged, AJ should put him to sleep. He should knock him out. He should beat him by knockout. And most people were predicting within 2 rounds. So, yeah, I mean, there was a slight, there was most of us that thought maybe this would be something that would be fixed or staged or whatever it may be. But nah, man, it played out the way it was supposed to play out, bro, with the boxer beating Jake Paul.
Yeah, boxing wins. Yeah,
of course, man. Coach
Hey,
Hector
Frank.
Bermudez, what's good, man?
Oh man, what's going on, y'all?
Happy New Year,
Salute.
but you only got like 15 minutes because I got a hard stop, bro.
Listen, I'm here to bless the people, man. Hey Johnny. First of all, let me just say happy so-called New Year, okay?
Happy New Year, man.
Even though it ain't spring, though, right? Because historically speaking, there was a time when the real New Year's was actually celebrated in spring. Right? That's when life starts blooming, right? And it kind of makes sense. But let's just roll with the calendar dates and say Happy New Year to everybody. How's everybody doing?
Happy New Year, man. We chilling,
Sweet.
man. Just,
Good, Coach.
Oh,
getting
my
a
God,
little-
Frank Bay. And, this is my guy. I haven't seen him in a while, Lord Papa.
Good to see you, man. Good to see
Salute,
you. You've been
Coach.
busy.
Yeah, man. I've been
Yeah,
rolling
they
with the
graced their
punches, man.
presence, man. We haven't seen Chad in a minute. Yeah, just getting in a quick show before I head out, man, because we
No,
can't.
but
do
actually, I kind of appreciate it. I shout out to everyone who's tuning in right now because these are hardcore fans, man. I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym right now, so this is where I live. But people that are tuning into your show right now, these are hardcore fans.
Yeah, man.
Lord Papa, hardcore. He's in the building, and Frank Bay's. Frank Bay's kind of one of my favorites, man. He's a real hater. I kind of
Damn.
appreciate it. He kind of go against the grain and always have some merit to what he's saying. So,
Listen,
anyway,
if you're gonna hate, it's got to be quality hate.
Yeah, no, he got some signs behind what he hate. He ain't over, man. He has a good voice. He has a good knowledge about, he's a student, man. He's a student.
Coach, I always
Thank
say,
you.
like,
Low key.
yeah. I always say, like, when an opinion is a good one, even when you can disagree with it and respect it, like, I feel like this channel, Johnny's channel, has got a lot of guys like that. Whether you agree or not, you respect them,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that totally, man. Yeah, no, these are hardcores, man. We getting it in, Coach.
Yeah, you've been grinding, man. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's tuning in, and whether you're here to support the hate or it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's you're paying attention and you're part of the conversation. So whether you're in my corner or Johnny's corner or Frank Bay's corner, it really doesn't matter.
Well, nobody's in my corner. I don't think so.
Yeah, I know, right? Nobody
hate him in the chat, bro.
Well, listen,
Damn.
whatever it is, they still the haters still make us stronger, right? The haters and the supporters make.
You gotta have some haters, bro. It can't be all. Everybody's got to be different.
Well, I put my opinion. I put my opinion out there, so I expect pushback. I expect it.
Yeah. Look, somebody called it the quality hate spot. I don't know how many names, how many different names we got here, bro. Happy New Year to you, my guy BVO, man. Good dude.
Who said it? Didn't Tupac say they'll hate you for whatever you do?
I don't know who said that. It makes sense though.
Yeah, yeah.
They hated Gandhi. There's people that hate Gandhi, so
Yeah.
Mother Teresa. There's probably people that hate Mother Teresa.
Gandhi know who Gandhi is, but yeah.
Gandhi?
I know, right?
I know who Gandhi is, man. I'm old, bro. Didn't they make a movie about him?
Like 20, 30.
What's his first name?
Man,
Mahatma.
I'm not even.
Nah, I know you know. Lord, I wanted to get Johnny.
Nah, I don't
Sorry.
know. That I don't know.
I actually went to.
I can see his face with the glasses, with
Yeah,
the bald head.
yeah.
Yeah, I went to the jail that he was in, and him and I was gonna say Zuma Nelson.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela down in South Africa.
So you didn't think I knew that, right?
Yeah, you helped me out there.
You were. What was the circumstances of your trip, Coach?
Listen, everything in my life surrounds around boxing.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably went out there and fight. This man's been all over the world in 2025, man. You deserve a break, man.
Gandhi and Mandela in prison is like, wow, like what a crazy time to be there, and you got to see them or be in that prison. That's huge, man. Those are like globally. Those two are like humanitarians for the world, man. They were down with the people, those two, and imprisoned. It was all messed up, and you got to be down there in Africa, which is bucket list in itself, and be there in a building where Gandhi and Mandela were at the same time. Coach, sorry, I think that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I usually don't go anywhere when I go to the fights. I never hardly travel, but I had to visit that spot there because I was there for because the altitude, I didn't even know the altitude is crazy high. It's like 13,000 feet above sea level. So I had to visit that.
Were you guys there extra early because of that? Like, did you have to arrive a couple weeks early? Because that's crazy elevation.
Yeah, we was there. We was there for I got there 2 weeks. I think the fighter was
there.
Yeah, that's what's up. My man Van Houder, Cheeks Van Houder with the $5. Who is the father of young undefeated heavyweight Damazi and Mozzie Van Houder, man. He said, salute to DHS in the chat. Happy New Year to all. Big news for Mozzie coming soon. We'll keep you updated. Absolutely, man. Keep us updated, man.
Go. I had a question for Coach.
Man,
sorry.
Exciting young man. Appreciate you, man. Always supporting me in 2025, man.
Coach. I had a question for Coach. Since he likes my haterish takes. Coach,
I actually like how you stand up for yourself, and you have some good points.
Oh, thank you. I know it's a little extra because it's just the internet. But Coach, most people I met in the boxing game end up being disgusted with boxing. What don't you like about boxing? What because you do it 24/7. So I'm like, literally, most people end up leaving the game disgusted. I've given up on boxing at least 2 or 3 times in my life.
What do you do in the boxing? Are you a boxer or what do you do?
Well, I worked in boxing just a little bit. Worked with some people. You may have heard their names or not, but that's I'm not gonna say that because it's for clout or nothing. But
no, just like what do you do? Like,
no, this is back in the day. Just like amateur boxing and training, being a trainer.
Okay, cool. All right.
So I met people that work as matchmakers and things like that, promoters, and most people end up leaving hating it, disgusted with boxing. I left it like a couple times, just like sick of the sport. So I was like, what don't you like about the sport?
Oh man, this is.
Maybe that's too.
That's kind of broad.
This is a question
so much.
that you can't ask like 10 minutes before.
My bad.
Left, but that is
That's a lot.
It's loaded. Yeah.
That is loaded. Because man,
But there is a lot, but it just it sometimes is man. I don't want to just
But do you agree? A lot of people leave disgusted with the sport.
yeah.
Have you given? I've given up. Like one of the times I gave it up was after the Floyd Mayweather Victor Ortiz. I said, man, I'm never buying this shit again.
Which one?
Victor Ortiz, Floyd Mayweather. We had a party, and it was a big party. It was exciting. After that, I said, man, fuck this sport. I went to the gym. I told my coach, I was like, bro, I'm done. I'm not buying this shit anymore. He said, Frank, you'll be back. I said, no, I'm done. This shit is fucked up.
You know, there's something that I will say, because it's in my heart, and I won't be too long, Johnny. Don't get nervous on me. Read the super chat there.
We good. I'll go a little longer just for you, man. You know, I gotta be.
It is in my heart, and Frank Bay stirred something up in me.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me read this. Trini Barnes, $2. Big things for DHS family and Team Bermudas in 2026. Absolutely, man. Big things for both of us. Definitely for Bermudas, hopefully for me, man. But go ahead, Coach.
So I train guys, you know, I train fighters. So I got to a point in my life where I could understand development, and I could see like, oh shit, in another year he should look like this or like that. In another 6 months, ooh, I know, you know, sometimes I talk to the fighter, I know you don't see it yet. I know you're getting beat up right now, but it's okay. And you know, sometimes they just want to go out full out and just want to, you know, I know they're a lot different when I let it's all out sparring, you know, it's full contact. But a lot of times I hold certain aspect of their game back. Whether I say, listen, you can't go backwards, you got to go forward. And they're getting beat up going forward because their personality is to box, right? So, or listen, you can't go forward, you got to go back. Or you can't use your right hand. Or the only thing you could do is use your jab and only counter punch. You know, and they get upset because they know they could beat the guy in front of them if they was to use everything. And so I hold, but I need to develop a certain part of their game, certain aspect of their game. So they get upset. They don't see it. But man, that's really, I mean, I only go where God takes me, right? So, but I also say that to paint a picture in you guys' mind that I'm in there every fucking day with these guys. I know them. I know what they can do. I know who they can beat. I know who they can't beat. And what pisses me off is when I get the managers or part of the promotion team is like, hey, listen, we want to fight this guy. And I was like, well, this kid is not ready for that guy. He need more development. Well, you know, I think he'll beat him. I think he'll beat him. And I think he'll beat him. My man, you ain't been in the gym once with this guy. But listen, hold up. Fuck it. You want to fight? This is what it's going to cost. No. You mean, and then. So, listen, Johnny. The reason at this moment in time I could tell you off the top of my head that I don't have 6 world champions right now. It's because I don't give a. You can't buy me. And I don't give a fuck about the money, right? So there's a lot of trainers who say, "Oh, you want us to fight that guy? Okay." I just don't feel good because of the fighter. I don't. That's not, you know. So that's one thing, Frank Bay. That man, it irks me because you gave me your guy to get. You know, you gave him to me so he come here so I can make him better, and you don't give me time to.
You think that's a matter of them being just ignorant of the sport and how it works, or just their greed?
I think they become they become fanboys. They was like, there's so many different reasons because I'm really actually talking like factual instances. So I'm not talking like in general. These are like these conversations happen like once a week with different fight managers or promoters, and it's like it's frustrating because I actually said, check this out. This morning, yesterday morning, I got a call for Blumenfeld to fight Comel Moen, right? So I was like, I said, no, I don't want to be on the B side. I believe in Blumenfeld. I don't want to be on the B side, and I don't want to go through that right now. So he was like, "Oh, he'll be." I was like, "Yeah, I just don't know what's going on in Blumenfeld's career, but no, he'll be all right. We'll be all right." So then he kept, it kept going back and forth. What you want to do something about the? I'm like, hold up, who am I talking to? Am I talking to the person who's really going to make the fight? Or then you got to go back and then I got to wait, I got to study, I got to do this, and then they don't want to take the fight. Then I say, you know what? Listen, take the fight. Yeah, take the fight. No problem. So then they called me this morning. It's like, the fight is for like 10,000. And I'm like,
Comedy hour.
So I'm like, oh man. So now you're telling me you don't. This is what I'm saying. We're like talking on the phone for like an hour yesterday, and now it's like you're wasting my time, right? So now you mean to tell me? So now I want to say yes because I know that's a way to say no to a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a way to say no. Where I know that the other kid is getting $100,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I know Thomas would beat him. He's he's a baby. So
That's the business of boxing, man. That is the business of boxing, man. It's just funny how you say you laughed because you were like, this dude don't waste my time. Come with this bullshit ass offer. Like, wow.
Vega said my support and opinion can be bought.
Yeah, I believe that. I definitely believe that. My man Mick Doonan with the $2. 2-pounder. Happy New Year from Scotland, man. Good health to you and loved ones. 2026. Appreciate you, man. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year to all of y'all, man. Damn, we just starting to cook too, man, and I gotta cut it short, man.
Man. So also one more thing, Frank Bay. Listen, egos from fighters I don't like. Fighters that don't listen, which I don't really have none of those because if you make a sacrifice to stay here, it's a big sacrifice. So you come here to listen. But in my past time as a trainer, fighters that shortcut, they skip out on fundamentals. Social media boxers, I don't like them. I don't.
You don't rock.
What? I was gonna say, what keeps you rejuvenated every day?
You got to cut the questions though.
No, I just because it's just a follow-up final, right? Because I said what disgusts you, so you have to find a resolution, right? Every time you wake up, you have to be like, okay, I always say this $1 million baby, right?
Question.
I just said you cut me off before I could. I said, what rejuvenates you every morning to be like, okay, fuck it, I could do it.
What do you think that is, Johnny?
Senor Sabor.
Yeah.
I agree with my man Polo Buck. Senor Sabor is what keeps Coach rejuvenated, bro.
What do you think, Johnny? What do you think it is?
Hold on, because Stuntman say he needs some rounds, brother. Well, you know what you need to do, Stuntman.
Oh, Stuntman, listen, if I don't know if Stuntman could really, really hang in there. I would like a video of him. I would happily like even pay his way here. But I don't want to pay his way here and then he gets trashed and I got to pay his way back. Which I don't mean that as a disrespect. I just need to know. I never actually seen him fight. If if he could send me like a video or something, or I just need to see something. I don't need to see a lot. I would know it, you know. But yeah, I would bring him. I would happily fly him in, give him a place to stay here, and he could be a sparring partner for Rohan for his next fight.
There you go.
And he's bigger than Rohan, right? He's a 54.
He's at 154. Yeah. What about
So
Yo-Yo?
I need somebody big like that because the 47 can't really take the pounding.
What about putting him in there with Yo-Yo?
Yeah. Well, Yo-Yo went back to he lives in Orlando now.
Cool. Yeah. Stuntman, make that happen, man. Make that happen, bro. For real. I want to see that happen, man. You my guy, man. Coach is my guy. So your question was what motivates what was your question again, Frank? Because I'm gonna ask that.
Rejuvenated, because motivation can come and go, right? Motivation comes and goes. So sorry.
No, so I'm trying to think for Coach. What rejuvenates Coach? He's a teacher, right? He's a teacher, right?
He's on the right track.
So I believe waking up every day with fighters that are up, ready to learn, is what rejuvenates him, right? Ready to learn in the gym, ready to learn in the film room. Like if you wake up, right, and I don't know how it goes over there, but I'm assuming that maybe some of these guys are up before you. They're downstairs before you. So coming down there.
Absolutely not.
No? Okay, so you're the first one?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. I kind of thought that maybe one of these. All right, whatever. Anyway.
Well, Blumenfeld often Blumenfeld is like he's not in the gym before me, but he's like waiting and listening to something. Once I turn the music on or the bell on, he's the first one. He's a thirst bucket.
So again, long-winded. I think getting up every day, looking forward to these guys and teaching them something new every single day is what rejuvenates the coach. That's my answer for you. I don't know if that's right or wrong.
Yeah, well, you know, people in the chat, people should know me by now from my personality here. They know the passion, but you know, I get energy from watching someone believe in themselves. You know, when a fighter finally gets it, you know, he's been struggling to get a move, or like Kurt Scooby was. I do things where I kind of overload the brain and some type of movement where I keep layering it to overload them, and they have to think through it. And it's like it was kicking his ass yesterday, like tripping over his feet, and and today he came in early and he was working on it. He still don't got it, but he, just by him coming in early again today and work on the same movement, stuff like that. And also, also teaching keeps me honest, and I can't ask for discipline if I don't live it. I can't demand growth if I stop growing. I appreciate the question, Frank Bay. Hey, you should have hater. You should have a hater of the year.
It's quality hate. That's the difference.
We actually got a few. That's actually a good. We actually got a few. That,
hey, listen, I don't know. Frank is not a hater. I think he gets hated on. So that's probably category of his own.
Nah, Frank be hating
sometimes. Vega and H-Town and
H-Town,
Juicy A.
Yes.
People should vote on who's the bigger hater.
We may do that. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. I'm gonna put a poll up when we.
I better get a sweater out of it.
So
a free sweater for winning the award.
We're gonna do awards, Coach. You heard, Coach? We're gonna do awards. Not sure if it's gonna be Sunday or Tuesday on the show, but I want to do year-end awards for certain categories. I've said it earlier. I'm gonna send you them, and I want to get your take on what you believe could be these award winners, and then maybe we'll throw a poll up for like a crash out or a hater of the year or something like that, because that's what the
and throw stock chasers in there too.
Stock. Oh, I haven't seen stock chasers in a minute, man. What's going on with stock chasers? Hopefully he's doing good. He hasn't been in the chat at least a few shows. I want to say at least over a week. Damn.
Hey, Zip Pacino said Coach gonna need a knee now. Damn, how was that?
I don't know.
Damn. Damn, Zip, where your mind at, man? What type of time he on?
Word. Man, this I don't want to end, but I got to. I got no choice. I got to go change. I got to take a shot.
Take a shot. Take a shot. And
I am later. I'll probably have one, but
10 more. You can get the people. The people are asking. It's the people. The people are asking 10 more. 15 because Coach is here.
Can't do it, man. Wife's waiting, bro. Wife's waiting. We got plans. We got plans.
When wife he gonna make an announcement or come show her face on here and tell her the story about you?
She be in the chat. She be in the chat every now and then.
Oh,
cooking
yeah?
She was cooking Jake Paul. She hates Jake Paul. She was cooking him the night we did the live.
How does she hate Jake Paul? How can anybody hate Jake Paul?
I'll tell you why.
Okay, thank you, Coach, and thank you, Johnny. Be safe. See you guys later.
Yeah, be safe,
you.
man. Happy New Year, guy. Frank Bay, man. Quality hater, man. Nah, he cool. He cool. But
they hate on his topic. They hate on his topics all the time. On his point of view.
But so what you got planned? Just cooling out? You gonna stay up, watch the ball drop, or the fighters there? They gonna stay up? What's the plan over there at the Firehouse for New Year's?
I don't know. The plan is we spar tomorrow, so everybody gotta get ready for that.
So it's just normal business tonight. Nobody's staying up to watch the ball drop on that TV behind you.
No, definitely not.
Damn.
Definitely not. We don't do stuff like that.
All right, damn. All right. Well, we got. We're actually going to a neighbor's house. They're like family here. We don't have to drive anywhere, so that's good because I don't like being on the road on nights like this. Yeah, we'll go
Actual
over there.
neighbor, or you gotta drive.
Right here in the same community. No, we ain't gotta go nowhere, man. We ain't gotta leave. We ain't gotta leave the development. And we did it last year. Good people, good food, good music. We have a good time. So we're gonna do that. We got to be there by 8. So I gotta get dressed, man. I gotta take a shower and get dressed. This sucks, man, because I want to continue to go, but
Yeah, and you didn't get a lot of super chats, man. Cheap motherfuckers, man. Somebody send a super chat in, man. It's the end of news. Who gonna send the last super chat of 2000?
Who's doing the last super chat for 2025? Because we are not doing another live tonight. That's what's damn sure. Malcolm was like, "Yo, you should do a live after midnight."
Somebody do a super chat to pack me up. I'm cheap right now.
Who want to pack Coach up?
Somebody pack me up with any day, man.
Look, Polo Buck said one, but he ain't packing you up. 2-piece. He said, "Chill, Coach."
Polo Buck did okay,
Big Dooney with the 2-pounder.
Come on, we got 1 minute. We got 1 minute left.
1 minute left. Opinion on Barry McGuigan. That's easy.
Oh, he's a real sleazeball. He robbed fighters.
Oh, Coach, why you couldn't fucking jump on earlier, bro? You do this shit all the time.
He's a weasel.
He's a weasel, bro.
That's what I
Mick
call him.
Dooney hates him, bro. Mick Dooney hates him. He's
And
a third bag, bro.
His son sent me a DM. If we're not friends, it goes like somewhere else. And I finally saw it. It was like, it was like 10 days later. And he was like kind of going in on me. Oh, you're not a real coach, this, that. And I was like, you wouldn't say that, if I didn't, call your father out and you, because you was part of it. And so I left that alone. And then in Avia's fight, they had us lined up to go out to the weigh-in, and he was like, two people behind me, and somebody told me like, "Yo, McGuigan's head," and I looked back, I looked at him, and he act like he's like looking over here somewhere. And then I saw I talked to Adam Azim, and I said, "Yo, listen, tell your coach I don't got no problem with him, man." Cause Adam is a good kid. He comes up to me, talks to me, and yeah, I was like, "Yo, tell your coach he cool, he can relax, man."
Wow. That was funny because Mick hates him, bro. Remember when he came on the panel to talk to you were out there to talk shit with his accent, man. That shit was crazy. Oh shit, my guy Danny El Gallo Gonzalez is in the building.
Oh, that's Danny Gonzalez.
Danny Gonzalez, my guy.
Nice.
Danny El Gallo, man, big support of the channel. You know, we interviewed him. Great dude.
Yeah, I'm hip. Yeah.
He said the hang with the 10-piece. Appreciate you, champ. He said the hangout spot is the realest. Nah, you a real one as well, man. I appreciate you, man. Hope the recovery and everything is going well. I'll be watching you, still working, trying to, recover from them injuries and get back into the ring in 2026, man. That's dope, man. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to me, man. We get support from all avenues, right, Coach? That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
All over the globe. Go ahead, Coach.
I appreciate he worked hard for that fight.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Great dude too, man.
Actually, I think they called Rohan for I don't know if he knows, but Broadway Joel was at the gym and he was like, "Yo, you wanna spar with Danny Gonzalez?" And I was like, "Oh, that would be awesome."
Oh, make that happen, man. He said we back in the summer. That's what's up, man. Can't wait, man. When you get something announced, you gotta come on, bro. You gotta come on and holler at us, man. The last interview we did was amazing, man. Great dude, great story, man. Very, very inspiring. The dude, all heart, man. I appreciate you. You family here, Gallo. You know the deal. Trini Bronx with the 2-piece. Weasel hunting season. That's for Barry McGuigan. Oh, man, 100, man. Shit, Coach, I'm mad at you, man. Why you ain't come on like an hour earlier, bro?
Hey, man, people got shit to do today. I had to train some of these guys, man. I got this kid, man, that I'm kind of rooting for him to be great. He's in the closet. I don't talk about him too much, but he's working.
Good, man. When am I gonna get to go out there? We gonna do this in January or what?
Oh yeah, definitely. You got to see Rohan in action.
I got to pick a weekend, right? All right, we'll talk before the next show or whatever. I'll DM you. We'll pick something out. I got to get there. I got to get to the firehouse, man. We got to get to the firehouse. But this has been dope, man. I wish I could continue to go, guys, but I got a prior commitments.
Trini weasel hunting. That's a weasel hunting season. That's a good way to go out, man.
That's a good way to go out. The last Super Chat of 2025 here at DHS. This has been an amazing year for us, man. You know how much we've grown. So I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, man.
I actually don't like something. I actually don't like how you didn't really celebrate that 3,000 point. I would figure that you would celebrate that. I actually meant something to me because it was something that you was calling for, and then it came and it was like, Woody's like going out, and I looked. I'm like, hold up, you got like 3,000 and some change now, and I'm like, you didn't even mention it.
And I just barely made 1,000 before the year started, but I doubled that. Hopefully, we'll triple it next year. Yeah, I know. Maybe you're right. I didn't really think about it, but it's
yeah. The next landmark, you gotta be a little more enthusiastic.
5,000. We already
gotta be a little more enthusiastic. You can't be like me. When I win world championship fight, you see my face is like, what's next?
That's me. That's it. On to the next one. I got one. Now I'm ready for the next title. It's hard to, so I'm ready for the next goal, man. But 2025 has been amazing. But 2026, we're going to take this shit to the next level. All of us together, man. I want to thank you, Coach, for contributing, being a part of the family, man. It means a lot to me. Everybody in the chat. I love y'all, man, for real. Continue to rock out. Nothing but good things here. Appreciate all of y'all. Hopefully y'all have a safe New Year's with the family, man. If you coach, he just gonna chill in his room by himself. I still can't get over that. I should have went over there this weekend, bro. I'd have made you party and do some shit.
They were trying to get me to go to the strip club yesterday. I was like, "Are you crazy?"
I'd have made you do something, bro.
What would I do at a strip club?
I know you ain't no drinker, but I would have made you probably drink a 6-pack with me, something, bro. Something would have went down, bro. I would have peer pressured you until the wheels fall off, man. We would have had to, man. We got to do it up, man. This has been great, man. This has been great. Been great, man.
Listen, let me finish with the end of the year is
what you got? What you got? The end of the year quote. We need it. Okay. We need it.
The end of the year is just the bell between rounds. If you didn't fix what got you hit in the last round, next year is going to look real familiar. Everybody talking New Year, new me. In the gym, we say, same me, better habits. Peace.
Like that. Damn, coach. Love you, coach. You know you're my guy, man. Appreciate that.
Peace.
All right. Man, amazing, man. It sucks, man. It really does. We was starting to cook. I really want to continue the show, but again, man, I got to spend some time with the lady, man, and bring in the new year the right way. I just want to say Mrs. DHS told me to tell y'all Happy New Year to all of y'all. She love y'all too. She know the deal. She's pushed me to do this. She loves that I'm doing this, and I love doing this with y'all. Like I said, y'all family. Have a great New Year's. We will be right back at it next year like we never left, man. I don't know if we're doing a show tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Day. I want to, but I may be hooking up with my daughter. I'm not sure. Now, if I don't and we save it for Friday, I'll do a show tomorrow. If we hook up tomorrow, I'll try to do a show on Friday. So one of the two. So make sure you hit your notifications, right? Make sure you join the Discord channel. It's free, man. That's where we talk boxing 24/7. We update each other with posts, pictures, memes. These guys go in on each other. Sometimes I got to play referee, but again, this is boxing. All in good fun. And yeah, Chevy Red Corner, my sister. Happy New Year. I see you in the chat. Appreciate you. You know, you family up in here. Mick Doonan, I appreciate you, man. Lance Meyer, Big Money, my guy. Roger that. Trini, BX, Polo Buck. All in the chat, man. Appreciate the love and support. Danny El Gallo Gonzalez, you know you my guy. Can't wait to get you back on. Keep working, baby. Keep working, man. My guy Ebenezer Stuntman Griffin, man, rocking out all year. This has been a great year. Appreciate you, man. Nothing but love for you, champ. You know you family up in here. Keep working. Get to that title. We gonna get there together. You best believe that. Exit to Red, my guy. Always rocking out, man. Appreciate you. Great show. Couldn't be a great show without great family members here. A great chat. Great callers, man. 2025, amazing. Can't wait till we take 2026 to the next level. With that being said, Happy New Year. Love all of y'all. Ring it in the right way, man. Get them drinks up, man. Think about DHS. You know, me telling y'all Happy New Year's at midnight, man. I will be shooting a message out to y'all in the Discord. Join the Discord after midnight. Happy New Year's. Love y'all. As always, your boy Johnny signing out. See y'all in 2026. Peace.